Right now, you're saying I'm talentless. Like, what the Well, no, you have to check if it was botted first.
No, I was like, well, it's just because
remember at the door, I said, you know, this is going to be the biggest podcast you've ever had.
I know.
And he'd look at me like with this 1,000-yard stare. And I kept staying around the door. I kept saying to you, oh, you know I'm not crazy. You know I'm not on. And you just kept staring and staring.
Were you not actually on?
Of course not.
A little, but you do a little.
Hand on God, if you ask me when I do and I'm on it, you really think Zherka. Have you seen what comes out of my mouth?
You tell the
way
truth.
Worse things. If you catch me on live, I'll spike the viewer count. I'll go, I'm on.
Are you? What are you on right now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And you know what's funny is like, I feel stupid about talking about it because I got 1 million DMs since our last podcast saying, "Well, does nothing for me." So I think I'm just fractured, and it's like it just works for me.
I don't know. I think it's a lot for a lot of. I'm not encouraging this by any means.
No, I have a bunch of friends who don't behave like me on this kind of a stimulant.
You say behave like me. What do you mean though?
Like
they're just out of their mind?
No, you can tell it's like I'm very sensitive.
How many milligrams you take?
30.
30. Is it like extended release?
The
Jake
orange thing, or the prescription orange one.
It's instant.
Instant. That's why it's.
When you
but
take
it feels like an 8 to 12 hour thing.
Oh my god!
And since I'm fasted usually with caffeine,
fast,
I don't sleep for like 2 days.
So you're not going to sleep tonight?
For the last couple years, I've always slept like a nurse, like 2-3 days on, and then 2 off. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, I said that. No, I know what you're gonna say for Adam 22.
No.
Because I said.
What about Adam?
No, I said 2 days on, 3 days off, 2 days on. That's how. But when I'm on Adam, I say, as in like it's a joke.
I got it. Well, dude, last time you came on, you said some reckless about steroids, and not a lot of people believed you.
This is what kills me. Is like if I admit all that, why don't people believe me when I say I'm not on? I admit how much I've taken.
Well,
like,
I believe you're not on cocaine. I do believe you're not on cocaine. I believe you're on that. But on the steroid thing, like that was just like an absurd amount of. There's like
I can't get over the fact
that
he said we're botted.
No.
You thought that episode sucked.
No,
bro.
I thought it was amazing. I'm just saying, like it. I didn't think for people to take to it so quickly. That's all. Like how quickly it grew. I was like, where is that coming from?
Yeah, I really
why,
thought
like,
it would be like 700, 800.
Why do you think it? Why do you think it? So many people enjoyed it so much.
Because I love you.
I appreciate.
You couldn't feel it on the couch.
I felt it.
I knew every bit of your life.
But why do you think they liked it?
Actually, you know what I felt bad? I knew everything except your recent girlfriend history. So when I read the comments and everyone's like mentioning a girl and they're like, Zherka doesn't know, what am I out of the loop in? Like, because I
don't talk about my girl.
Oh, she's not like your partner on YouTube?
No.
You never platformed her?
No.
How the is the comment section typing?
Because people just
speculate. Or they speculate a girl.
People just speculate random shit. It's not my girl.
Oh, I thought you were just cheating because there's 4 names. Like they just throw different names.
Wait, what were the other names?
I don't remember the names, but I remember thinking, I'm like, I don't look like a genuine Bradley fan because I don't know who his girlfriend is. Like the podcast, I'm like, I had no idea. But it's like, you know, I watched you for a long time, and then obviously the year I'm working, I don't consume content.
Right, I get it.
Which you don't consume content, right?
No.
Yeah,
I see. Well, I guess I see a bit just when I jump online. Like I'll look at stuff. I'll see stuff where I'm getting tagged in, and I'll see some stuff. But I don't go just consume a bunch of different types of content. I also feel like doing that kind of it could sway you to try to create content that's not genuine of you. You know, because you'd be like, oh, this worked. Maybe I'll try this. So I just kind of like avoid it.
Actually, now that I think about it, for most creators, I can pinpoint usually who they're imitating. But like, yeah, you're authentic. You're not copying anyone.
No.
You don't copy style, jokes, nothing. And you have such strong personalities here. You'd think they'd influence you a bit, you know? Like Sneako.
Like people who come in and talk to me?
I mean, every YouTuber party I go to, the most influential guy will talk for 15 minutes and then others around him will start mimicking his behavior.
Where do you see this at?
You see it on YouTube videos and you see it at party everywhere, bro. You're telling me you've never seen your YouTuber buddies start to like shake when Andrew came out. Didn't everyone start getting a little more edgy and like they started changing their personality and they're like, maybe our women aren't that great. And
Yeah.
Like the whole wave of YouTube started changing. They're like, wow, Andrew's letting us talk about this.
Yeah. No, I definitely saw that. And people like just they felt okay to do it more, I guess.
So
they tested the
I'll
waters.
say this. It works. You make a ton of money, but it's cringe. Copying.
They call that grifting, no?
Yeah. And you know what's sad is like grifting is how you stay in the game for a long time. If you think about it, it's riding trends.
Right.
Not trends.
Yeah, not right. But look, we've got to talk about that steroid thing again, like, because there was someone who broke it down. They're like, and I actually thought about this. I didn't think about it in the moment we were talking, but like you would have to have been injecting like yourself all day long to inject that much stuff.
This is where I felt kind of like I messed up. I never said the days that I'm puking, so I didn't poke. So 2 days a week, I'm puking my guts out and I can't poke. There's no way. The dose is, it's not like on paper. Right? You'd have to omit a couple of days, and you got to remember, it's not just performance enhancing. It was recreationals, so complete haze. All I know is what my buddies told me I took, because they're the ones fucking poking me, and they filmed. We filmed a lot of it.
Do you have that footage?
Yeah.
Where is that? I want to see that.
Uh,
Maybe later.
Yeah, but yeah, it was such a haze in my life, like that year, but really those 12 weeks.
Yeah.
That there's no way, like when I said my cycle, people are like, oh, this day a week he took this. But this is a fucking pretty much homeless guy. That's how I was living, right? So a homeless guy, when he's puking and sleeping 18 hours because he cracked out on, what was it, GHB, finish a bottle of Jameson alone. You know what GHB is, right?
Yeah, GHB is incredible.
Yeah. Alone, I'll do it for the weekends, and then it would be go skiing all week long. It was fucking awesome.
No, but it's not. It's not. We can't say it. It's like you were trying to kill yourself.
Well, yeah, I overdosed twice, and I never talked about like how many times did I get jumped being high. I don't think I've ever been jumped sober. You know what I mean? So, like, imagine how much trouble I'd avoid in life if I didn't have Hell's Angels as friends, right?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about other friends. Let's talk about Sneako. Did you guys ever actually have beef? Because I see you tweet random shit. You're like, yo, he made my career. But then I see you tweet other shit. You're like, I fucking hate this guy.
That's bipolar.
Yeah. But, like, are you actually bipolar? You're just fucking with him.
I think I am, but I'm not. They couldn't diagnose me for anything. So, that's where everyone freaked out. That I came out, medical records, perfect psychologically, but you can see something wrong. They missed the test, bro.
There's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Sneako, but you just reminded me of someone else that we're going to talk about, Fousey, but we'll get into that a little bit later. The Sneako thing. Where are you at with that? Did you not with him?
No, I love him.
Because
yeah, you don't love me.
Why do you say shit about him then?
I never did. I stuck to the same script I've always stuck. All I said was, oh shit, I didn't say anything. I kept attacking Andrew, and then he would push back.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, shut up. And then he like, man, if I say it like this sounds like a hit piece on him.
Why?
Because he just threw our friendship in the garbage.
Oh,
that's your friend. You met him too. My bad.
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but like,
it's all fun and games until I run into Andrew.
Yeah, until that guy checks
I'll be all high and shit. He just attacks me. But yeah, so
I wonder who was in a street fight. You or Tate?
I seen his wrestling.
He's good, man.
His wrestling?
No, not his wrestling.
Okay,
I'm not talking. I haven't seen his wrestling.
Yeah, no. In a boxing, he'd
street fight.
Yeah, street fight.
Yeah.
Put my knife right there.
See?
I'm kidding. No weapons. Let me tell you, hand on God.
Okay.
On Jesus Christ.
You gonna tell me how many fucking street fight pictures
you
have right now?
I don't flex that. If I told you how many I lost, this would be a 24-hour episode, right? But hand on God, on Jesus Christ Almighty.
Okay.
I wouldn't feel 1% fear if I ran into Andrew or even Tristan, the bigger one, in a hotel lobby. I'm so confident in the wrestling portion. If it was a scary welterweight like Colby Covington. You know, that would be scary, like a wrestler. But yeah, I'm not afraid of like, you know, technical fighters on the street that much.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't even think, I mean, they wouldn't do anything to you in a lobby anywhere, you know?
If it was two of them at the same time, you know, that's when I would.
It'd be a problem.
No, I would call Fousey. G7, let's go,
Bro, he's
Fousey slapping all the white boys. Is Andrew even white? Like, what is he?
No, he's mixed. But bro, Yusef was one of the most entertaining things in the last 2 months on the internet, and he called me yesterday morning.
Oh, he's out of the
no, he's not
the
out.
Joker's free.
No, he's not out. No, he called me a week ago, and then he called me again yesterday, and he said he was basically being held. I think because he said some reckless cops, or I don't know what exactly why he's being held, but he went in for a psych evaluation, and apparently he didn't pass, and they want him to stay until, I guess they want to allow him to come out, but I guess it's going to be another 30 days or some shit.
Holy shit. That's
some. But he's calling me, and I'm telling you this because he's calling me from a hospital. So it's not like his random phone, his phone. He doesn't have his phone.
I always forget you're his best friend. Like you came out through him, right?
Yeah.
You came out of Fousey's womb.
No, not
No,
exactly.
it's worse. It's worse. I came out of Sneako's.
Well, no, it's very different. Very different.
Yeah, because yours is not a cock.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I love you, Sneako.
God, the Sneako shade is. Yeah. I like Sneako, man.
Yeah.
Don't slander my guy like that. I like him.
I send him love letters on Twitter every day.
He's a good guy. So, anyways, he calls me and he's like, "Yo," he's like, "I'm gonna be good." And he says, "I want you to do me a favor. Send a tweet." I sent the tweet out a couple days ago. You saw it, probably. And he said he's doing a bunch of he told me he's doing 500 push-ups, 500 sit-ups a day. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Well, he's planning to spring out.
But he's gonna yes,
he's gonna do something against the wall.
He wants to get the out of there. Obviously, he said there's still a kick deal. He says he's medicated. The
kick deal doubled. He slapped a child. That's the best content we've ever seen.
He what?
He slapped a child. That was the most badass shit ever.
You talking about Doherty?
That bully. That little fucking bully.
I don't even. Yeah, I didn't know there was. I just saw the
that
clip.
kid was bullying Fousey the whole time.
Oh, you saw the other content? I didn't see.
Well, I heard the behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, I didn't see it.
They cut out it's not. They didn't cut out for the live stream. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that makes Fousey look a lot more normal. Have you ever been around condescending people where they're making fun of you with the whole room, but they're trying to fly under the radar? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so Fousey, he lets that shit load, and then he snaps. He's kind of like me. I'll let a bunch of jabs, and then I slap a child.
Yeah. He smacked the shit out of that kid.
How old is that kid?
I don't know. I think.
Did you see he got up by the Island Boys after I gave them a pep talk on my stream?
That whole shit is just
fake.
I don't know. I think a little bit's contrived for sure. I think they know what they're doing. Obviously, the Island
Those
Boys
guys are junkies.
I mean, the Island guys, they faked the fact that one was sucking the other one's dick and shit.
Well, they didn't fake that.
No, I saw the clip. You see, there's a thing. It's like a carrot or some bullshit.
Yeah, but they're still tongue.
Oh, I don't. But that's
the
what I'm saying. They'll
thing.
do whatever they want for clout. That's the point, right? Which is why we're talking about it. So I think a lot of it's contrived. I think a lot of it's bullshit.
They're drug addicts, so they scripted, hey, let's play fight. But then you're play fighting with a perked out fiend, so he starts choking you to death. I've been around junkies like that, except the bigger ones.
Wait, who's the Xanax fiend?
Obviously, the Island, the incest boys. And how can you not tell from their eyes? Dude, I used to do IDs as a bouncer for 5 years, and I know exactly what drug they're on. I know the cocktail. It's always downers, and they look like Perks and Zans, and then I hit up their ex, and it's Perks and Zans, she told me, right? So I was like,
Is that true?
I guess that was months and months ago, so maybe they switched, but you can't tell the droopy eye look.
Yeah. The tired shit.
Yeah, and all the rage that comes out of nowhere from the irritability, right? Because when we used to spar in basements, all these bouncers, everyone had a drug in my city. The ketamine guy, the Percocet guys were the most durable. They're not feeling pain, but they were slower, so they're taking a lot, right? They wouldn't come to work the next day. There would be the drunks were most aggressive for the inhibition thing.
The what?
The drunks.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So we'd all glove up, and it would be like UFC with just junkies, dealers, and all the hottest girls in a corner talking to each other. They didn't even watch the boys fight. That's how bored the girls were.
Wait, what are you talking about?
In my hometown.
You were talking about like a fucking...
So all my coworkers...
This is bullshit. It has to be a bullshit story.
No. Literally in my hometown, there's different nightclubs on Granville Street. You can go to Cabana, talk to the head doorman. You could go to Celebrities, talk to the head doorman. 12 West is a little posh. You could go to Bar None. The dirty guys that sell drugs.
What city is this?
Vancouver.
Okay.
So the dirty guys who sell drugs, they're all kind of know each other.
You're saying this is a real thing?
Drug addicts. It would always start as a party. Like, it wouldn't be organized Fight Club. It would start as a party, and then one guy would put the gloves on to impress a girl or whatever. And then you know how drug addicts are. Like, they just...
Okay.
Yeah. But no one would ever do it sober. Right? If people didn't have their drugs and drinks, they were like gentlemen. Right? But then they put those demons in them, and they turn into exactly what you see with the Island Boys. That irritability, that everything pissing them off and shit. And so I can see that those guys are doing a lot of drugs.
Yeah. So what do you think about Fousey?
It's criminal what they're doing to him. You know, I don't believe in Big Pharma at all.
Yeah.
Like zero.
I guess he said that they're legit, like, I guess he's some drug you take and it lasts for like a month. Some sort of downer, it must be, right?
Oh, the coronavirus shot.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I mean, I'm not there, but I'm telling you, when I'm telling you this story, I'm like, he literally is calling me from a hospital phone. So I believe him, and it sounds like...
And he told you basically everything, or you don't even know what they told him?
I don't know everything. All I know is he said he had a psychotic break and that he had to stay for more time. Otherwise, there's something with Miami PD pressing
charges. I don't get it. I don't get this at all. How did he have a psychotic break when I watched the stream and he kind of did what my buddies would do, what I would do? Like, if I feel like, let's say, I usually don't call the cops because I'm worried, like, you know, they'll take me away. But the guy's been doxxed for weeks, right?
Yeah.
People trying to fight him, jump in, throw shit at him. His address is leaking at every hotel, and he's not sleeping, just fucking going hard. How the fuck is Fousey in the wrong for being paranoid when the guy's talking about his mother, right? Remember that call?
Yeah, because I was streaming at the time on Twitch, and someone said, go watch this thing. And it was a video of this guy you're talking about, the one who doxed him.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole video, and he's like talking to Fousey, and he's like saying all this weird, like, should we do this to him or should we do that to him?
To me,
I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I just imagined if he did that to me, if I wasn't sleeping, going hard, and being doxxed for weeks and paranoid.
And also Fousey told me on the phone he hadn't slept for like a couple of days, and he also wasn't taking his medication.
I don't really think that's a big factor.
That's what he told me. I'm just saying, I want to make sure.
The whole internet's like, it's the medication. I don't think that's a big factor, because if I picked up that call and he mentioned my mother, I'd be like, okay, chances are this is just a prank. I'm not taking chances with my mother. Let's go to war, bitch.
I know.
And so Fousey did everything correct.
Yeah, except I guess the way he was treating the cops, right? Because like you can't.
No, those cops. He gave them the address. They didn't listen. And another thing, right at the peak of Fousey's, it wasn't delusion. That paranoia. Imagine if Fousey was, let's say, no medication, just a regular sober woman. Imagine a sober woman being doxxed for weeks and all that bad stuff happening to her. And then she gets a call about her family. It's like a threat. That's the tone. And then her security guard, Fousey's security guard, said, I don't know the address to this hotel. And Fousey freaked out. He's like, what the fuck? Do you not know the address? Who the fuck wouldn't? I've worked security detail for 5 years, French Montana, Celebrities. If someone asked me, Zherka, what's the address, in like a kind of like a panicky situation, I would, if I didn't have it, I would get it. But he literally says, I don't know the address here. As in, I'm not helping you, Fousey. And then Fousey lost his shit because he's like, oh my God, I can't trust anyone.
Yeah.
Right? And you got to remember, the doxing doesn't happen from the internet. It happens from always someone inside your group. So there'll be like an entourage of people. One defector gives your address to like some haters of yours who put it on Reddit. So it always feels like it's coming from internal. So Fousey's paranoia, when the whole internet made him out to be like he's seeing demons, it looked
merited.
Yeah, I mean, like, the only part I didn't like is when he said, there's a gun in my head.
I guess, was he trying to get them there faster?
But how many times, how many adults have lied? oh, my leg hurts, to the paramedics so they actually come on time instead of wait 2 fucking hours.
That's true.
Humans lie all the time. And my issue was, I thought he was going to go wait outside. Because if you say there's a gun in my head, dude, Fousey could twitch and they could blow his brains out walking in, right?
Came in, yeah.
And you've seen American cops, they just shoot. They just shoot at anything.
Fucking crazy.
Right?
But yeah, I mean, I think obviously he's going to come out at some point, and then he said he wanted to come on the pod, talk about it. So I get all the details, but he's saying that he still has the deal. And you were saying that Aiden said he didn't have the deal?
Yeah, he didn't win on TikTok. Said he doesn't have a deal anymore. He lost it.
So you think
I
Aiden
would believe Aiden over Fousey right now.
Yeah.
Because Fousey probably is worried about his business. So he's like, I want them to wait for me, so I'm going to tell them the good news. Fousey, you don't got to tell us good news. You've solidified your, like, is Fousey ever going to be forgotten? The guy recovered after, like,
bro, that
recovery that recovery was filling stadiums,
bro.
And I felt guilty because I thought he was like gay and doing all this crazy shit. So I attacked him. Do you remember when I just started? I said, you're a basket case, rehab story, all that.
I saw that.
I attacked the shit out of him, and he was peaking in views, and all my friends ran to suck him off and abandon me. I don't want to say names.
Who?
Who do you think? All right, we're not doing this.
Sneako?
I only have one friend. Sneako. Fousey asked him, are you friends with Zherka? And he was asking in a way like, should I come over or are you friends with Zherka? You know how influencers do that? And he says, well, I mean, not really.
Wait, where'd you see it? Was that on a stream?
Yeah, and check it out. If he did that offline, I wouldn't care. But my chat spamming. Betrayal again. Betrayal number 4. And I'm like, yo, guys, pretend it didn't happen.
But you are a little crazy, bro. You're a little crazy.
I've never abandoned a friend on
I get it.
The internet. Like, one friend I had, Slicker, my mom is in trouble, medical issues, and let me tell you the story, John. No, don't tell me the story. I was broke, but I was working a lot of hours. I gave him $10,000. Turns out he said that story to 50 other streamers. You know this story, right?
Yeah, you said it.
He stole $350,000. And unfortunately, it wasn't just from Pokemon. He took from everyone.
That guy sucks.
But check it out. Go look in the history. His first day on that podcast that he grew from with me, we were platformed on the same. We were literally started the internet the same day. He went from minimum wage. I went from minimum wage into that life. He had only one friend, Zherka. I only had Slicker. And when I found out he took 10 bans, imagine 4 years of friendship. And he abandoned me for years, but I didn't tell people because it's like, I thought dad's coming home. He's like this big. Yeah. So, and everyone on Twitch would laugh at me because I remember getting DMs of like, hey, maybe we should, this is how people on Twitch used to talk about me. Maybe we should invite Zherka. Because they thought I was going to like off myself that I had no friends for 4 years. And my only friend never chills with me because he's so good at leeching and all that, you know, like social climbing. And then the one friend, that Iraqi, the Slicker.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm so used to being solo. So I said to Sneako, I said to Myron, I said to everyone I met, look, I don't even believe in friendship. Like as an adult, you have coworkers. That's it, right? If you have friends, that's your high school buddies and you're going nowhere fast. But now a lot of people hated me for this because there was like 4 big influencers who came out and like cornered me on live to see if I'm telling the truth. And they did this to me. Zherka.
About the money?
No, about this. Zherka, am I your friend? And so I'm preaching that men shouldn't have friends. So all 4 of my friends, I said, no, in front of all chat and shit. And people were like, Zherka's the worst businessman. Because, you know, it's social. It's you got to cross-pollinate viewership, right? Yeah, you got a network. This social media, and I'm antisocial. But the antisocial thing was so good because I couldn't have friends because of just, like, if this thing's not on and we were roommates, you would never see me. I'd be in my room. Like, ask anyone.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's kind of like me, dude.
Even the maid.
Fuck.
I don't even want to talk to the maid. I give her extra money so she just leaves me alone. Like, if I walk, I live at their Panda's house, right? If I walk to the bathroom, I look at my feet and I pretend no one's in the house. And if someone goes, hey, John, I go, no. That's how much of my time I preserve. Like, I really like my personal time.
Yeah.
But because I work like fucking 12, 14 hours a day, But anyways, that betrayal with Slicker made me realize this industry should just be business, not really friends. And then Sneako's community said, that's cold. But bro, I got burned bad. And I by a lot of people that I don't mention. But this industry is snake filled, bro. What the fuck? And you know what's funny? All the content the internet's missing is if influencers just fucking ratted on each other. Your favorite YouTubers. Your favorite. That's why I love Fousey as the chaotic. Because Fousey can, don't worry, I'll never tell your secret. And then Fousey goes manic and goes, she actually murdered a squirrel and enjoyed it. We need that. It's like Trump, like that chaotic force, just like it does damage, but we need truth.
We need him back, bro. We need him back so bad.
That's criminal. 30 days extra.
I don't know what obviously I don't know the exact details. I got to talk to him about it, but he made it sound like it was going to be another 30 days.
You want to know how disgusting I am? The whole time you're talking about Fousey, instead of me being worried about him, I'm thinking of how many views I'd get. I swear to God, if I strung him out. I'm thinking,
you were going there.
And in my head, Bradley kept appearing and disappearing. Because in my head, I'd be like, no, don't ask Bradley. He would never come.
Yeah.
But maybe. And then I'd see him with a fucking shovel. No. And you kept flashing my head. And I'm like, yo, I'm not even worried about my own. And here's the thing. All of those guys who went after licking Fousey's ass for the clout were shook that I called him gay when he's like peaking in views. Then when he slapped the child, I said, you are my Messiah. I almost let go of Jesus Christ. Dude, he slapped a child. That's my dream job. And no, he didn't slap a child. He slapped a child in front of stadiums.
Yeah.
And they cheered. Wow. The child's dad couldn't stop it. The bodyguards couldn't stop. Nobody could stop that slap from happening. And I swear to God, the Holy Spirit went.
And you were
in
like,
his
I
hand.
found him.
No, because I swear, this is going to sound like comedy. This part's not comedy. Every commenter, the condescending comments and all those kind of like, they take like, you know, like low,
the jabs,
low blows. Yeah. Millions of comments telling you yourself for years. And he's thinking of doing it. That child would have been in that comment. You know that fucking YouTuber, that his style, how he likes to fuck with people, he would have been typing to Fousey. Even if he didn't, the fact that he could do it and I couldn't means the Holy Spirit guided Fousey's Muslim hand and slapped. Bro, I don't promote violence. Fuck it, I promote violence, yo.
Yes.
This is super fucking fentanyl, bros. Look at this. Did it not?
You're so... Bro, you're killing me right now. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. This is good. Hold on.
Fousey's gonna be my Luigi.
Bro, I love... Is that the get up? Bro, I'm so glad you said this shit's funny. I'm so glad you talked about that. Just that kind of like... Because this is part of the reason why Fousey has... and obviously it's tough because we can't, and people watching, we can't dictate how people act and react to this shit. But Fousey has had so many...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I gotta say one thing.
Go, yeah.
There's one part that I couldn't defend Fousey on. Did you see the clip where he looked at the little child's supercars and he was so fucking jealous and angry?
Yeah,
He's like, I'm gonna slap this shit.
Before it happened?
Yeah. So I'm trying to justify it because I love Fousey. And people are like, Zherka's cloud chasing. Zherka's the only one who, like, I attacked everything. Everything.
I heard it.
Was it cloud chasing? When you look at the timeline, I didn't know if Fousey was at 40,000, 20,000, 70,000 viewers because I just pressed full screen on him slapping the kid on replay. Do you believe I became a Fousey fan because of his viewer count or because I like to see children get slapped?
I mean,
I don't like to, I'm not encouraging it, but if it happens, I'm going to eat the popcorn.
But he's also not a child. He's probably like 20 or something, right?
That's the best part.
He's like nice.
He looks
How old
like
is he?
a child. It looked like a Muslim dad.
How old is he?
It looked like a Muslim dad entering a white boy's home.
And smacking the shit out of him.
Smacking the racism out of him. And yo, you know what's funny? There was that look in his eyes where he's like, I need to pay my security more. Like security was like,
no, the Doherty guy.
I don't know. No, the child security would leave vacuums for him to get hurt.
Well, didn't he say before he did it? Before he said it, before he did it, he was like, wasn't he like, you're lucky I'm like friends with your bodyguards or something like that? Wasn't he yelling? That's when he like yelled
Oh, yeah.
at him. So maybe that's why there was room, because they were like,
No, because I've been
Or maybe
I've
it-
been security. Do you know why there was room? When you're on your feet all day, sometimes you get bored. They literally let it happen.
Yeah, just like-
Because think about it, man.
they saw the water.
I can't tell you.
But I think they let it happen for content, though, bro.
Yeah, but no. I think
There's
the,
gotta be
the
a degree
content
of
is
that.
pushing. Slapping isn't a part of the script. Fousey's just that good of an actor. He's like a fucking Tom Cruise. He
Bro,
took it to
But
the
I don't
next
think he's.
level.
But I don't think he's really acting.
Fousey?
Yeah, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yo, what kind of lawyer are you?
I mean,
That was Fousey's best performance. Remember when he pretended to be jealous about the Lamborghinis?
you're funny.
You gotta watch the clip where he goes, "So those are your cars? Yeah, yeah. Is it? What do you do with the girls? You just fuck them? You fuck them or they leave the house?" And all the angles.
I didn't see this
I
clip.
love supercars, and
I
I
didn't
was
see this
jealous, so he was speaking for me.
Yo!
I'm telling the truth, bro. The truth is
Yo,
is
hold on.
important.
Do you think the internet? Do you think it's ever gonna change where people just don't completely attack people like that?
Bro.
Or never. I'm not talking about Fousey attacking the Doherty kid. I'm talking about comments. Because like that's what I was trying to go after earlier. Was like Yusuf has had the most tumultuous up and down I've ever seen, and like people at this point, part of his like character it seems is like to be a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? The comments are always like, "Oh, you're just gonna fucking blow up again. Like it's gonna blow. It's gonna be a problem again." Do you think people ever like?
I'll tell you this. You're not gonna like it though. You're gonna hate what I'm gonna say, but
Go ahead.
I think Fousey psychically has changed forever, Brad. To think about it, every child's face he sees is a lottery button.
No.
70, 100,000 views. You know how addictive that is?
No.
You know how addicted?
He's not just gonna go around smacking kids now.
No,
bro.
I'm not saying he's gonna smack kids. I'm saying the impulse is gonna think about that viewer count. Imagine Fousey getting ice cream and a little child that looks just like that little white boy walks up.
Stop.
See, the viewer count just,
He's not.
he's not going to do it, but the viewer count would be like, I wonder if he's having a bad day.
Yeah.
And so they tune in to see, like, is Fousey going to snap?
Is he gonna smack this kid?
And check it out. This wasn't a comedy bit, this part where I said, to me, I watched Fousey's Twitch with Ahmed Abrizi where he was super depressed and he was just very transparent. So it was like, I don't know, I really liked him, right? But this is the only stream I'd watch because for some
This was
reason,
a long time ago.
yeah, like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But for some reason, if someone gets on the microphone and spills their depression, nobody likes to hear it because they're always lying. But when Fousey would do it, I swear, it was so naked the way he spoke. It was so ugly. Like it made him look so stupid, ugly, all that. So I knew it was real, like he's telling the truth. And he was sober for like months and months. Like you could see it, the calm. And I was like, I watch him to clown him in my head. That's what comedians do. Like we just, like when I watch Logan, anyone, I just clown them, right? You need to give me more material. I can't clown you for anything. Like what's your flaw, bro?
What do you mean?
I feel like you have like a skeleton in your closet. I feel like you're going to slap a child one day.
No, I would.
That
never.
would, imagine your viewer count.
Shit would go crazy, right?
Imagine you're injecting Trent and then,
No, Trent is not it, man.
yeah, you'd take some D-ball for that kid. But yo, check it out. What was I saying? Oh, for Fousey, right?
Yeah, when you saw him with Breezy and all
So
that.
I know him from all that content, and this is the first live stream I watched, and I watch it to make fun of him. I text my brother as I make, like I'm building my energy, and then I go live with that energy. But I stopped because he started being very relatable. Because sometimes I get on a microphone and I go, if I'm really a badass, I'll just tell everything that's in my heart. They're gonna say, they're gonna make fun of it, they're gonna stab it. But then if you're a badass, you just fucking push it off you. That's a horrible system for streaming because every day for years of my live stream, I would go to bed saying, why did I tell them that? Why did I tell them that? For years, all that stress. But there was a breaking point where nothing chat comment sections can say bothers me, but I don't think most humans should do what I did. A lot of girls on Twitch quit for months if they read bad comments and stuff. And I don't think people should read bad comments. But I'm like, yo, live streaming is like, even if you're just sitting there chilling, it's like little daggers in you. Because like your conscience talking to you, right? Why didn't you shave? You didn't shower. And you go, oh, I didn't shower.
You're talking about the random comments.
Yeah. And so like it adds up. So I'm like, how the fuck did millions of people, they're reminding him what he needs to work on. It's like, you're fat, you're this, you're... So he's thinking about harming himself. He's like, dude, I'm closed out in every angle. I can't breathe. I'm suffocating. I was like, when is Fousey's gonna give me that release? Just pop off so I can not worry about you, right? He never popped off for a year. And I stopped watching, I forgot. And I always thought, I'm like, what happened to that guy? He did the boxing and then he disappeared. And in my head, I'm thinking, all that torment he got with no release, no mental breakdown, nothing. When he slapped that little child, that white boy,
He's not a child.
I swear it's not comedy right now.
You keep
It
saying
felt,
child.
it felt 0% wrong. The first time in my life.
Like it was warranted.
Dude, I'm the kind of guy that if you have 10 pounds over me in a fight or him in a fight, I go, oh, well, that's a little unfair. Fousey has like 70 pounds on that kid. It was the most fair fight I've ever seen in my life. Kid has Lamborghinis and shit.
Why?
Because the kid was, think of it through Fousey's lens. The kid represents all the keyboards typing, encouraging him to jump. And I swear, if you put that kid on a lie detector and you said, hey, what's his name?
Jack Doherty.
Jack, what?
Jack Doherty.
Jack Doherty?
I believe so, yeah.
If Jack Doherty got on a lie detector and they asked him, let's do Zherka first. Zherka, we're going to test for deception right now. Okay? Have you ever kissed a man? No, take it off. Yo, but you know why
kissed, man? Have you
no, but I at TwitchCon with some fat, ugly drunk who like, try to do one of those.
Oh shit! You didn't hit him? We got TwitchCon. Couldn't.
A lot of bands came from like I destroyed. Anyways, then I destroyed his life. Like he's not. I did literally. He's dead,
what?
Dead.
He's dead.
I didn't kill him.
He's not alive.
He jumped. He killed himself.
That guy.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah, like a year later, because of the stuff I was texting him.
Texting?
Yeah, I was typing.
So you killed a man?
No, I just kept sending bubbles saying jump for 1 year straight.
Wait a sec.
Yeah.
Wait a sec.
And it was green.
Wait,
text. It was green text.
So he had an Android?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I think he jumped with it in his pocket.
Definitely, if he had an Android,
But check it out.
Sense.
If
wait, is this guy really dead?
if he's not, I don't know where he's at. Jump! Are we allowed to do that?
I don't think so.
That was a fake story. So I told a ghost to jump.
Got it. Bang! You should just hit him, bro. Instead of the,
But you have the same problem as me. If you hit someone, the cops come. It's not the same process as them hitting someone. It's not.
It's different.
It's literally manslaughter. Even if you don't hurt them that bad, they just look at the size difference. And I've been in a lot of trouble. If someone's smaller, I've never fought someone smaller unless it was like, fuck you. But it's never.
You mushed them.
Yeah. Now at work I have, right? Like when you give them warnings, step away from the rope, step away from the rope. Fuck it, I'm cracking this 5'2". I've never hit 5'2". I'm going to crack that cherry. And I swear it feels better when you have absolute
autonomy,
power over them, because you go, no UFC fighter has felt this, because we're 89 pounds different. This is a catch weight.
Here we go.
Yeah. But check it out. If they ask that, Zherka, we're testing for deception right now. Have you ever typed to someone, go yourself in the comments? No. And I'd score perfectly honest. Unless you ask me, have you said it? Right? Then yeah, we've all said it, right? Maybe as jokes and stuff. But now look at this. If you had Jack Doherty, if they asked him on a lie detector, have you ever told someone yourself? Again, and they keep asking the question and peeling the onion. I bet that kid has sent thousands of messages. Those types of kids who are like, they got all the money, but they can't fuck bitches because their bitches don't respect them. So they just hover around the fucking house, right? God. I swear every YouTuber kid that's 19, but they look like very young, all their girls have cheated with me. Dude,
Yo, you looked me dead in the eyes and said that.
You know I'm not lying. You know me well.
I believe you. I believe you. That's funny.
You know why you believe me?
I
Because
believe
you've had some of them too. All the big jack YouTubers, fuck, bro. If you have 100,000 subs on YouTube and you're a Chad, you can fuck 10 million subscriber counts up.
bro.
Like these little children who are like, hey, do you want to play Super Smash Bros? With their bro? You're 19 playing video games. No, fucking verbally abuse her. Do something she wants to do.
Verbally abuse
Yeah, turn her on. But now check it out. A lot of people aren't going to understand unless they watch the Twitch streams with A Breezy and Fousey. When he slapped him, I hate unfairness, but there was something so relatable where it's like years of pain released. Like I finally got the episode. I thought it was going to be a therapy stream with Dr. K or something. I wanted to see crying, screaming, something, just release. Because I'm like, there's no way he's fucking going through this. And when he would leak his depression, it was always to be continued energy, because as he's going to the dark place, his stupid fucking influencer buddies would be like, hey, your pizza's here, and would interrupt him. And he'd be like this. Fousey was so polite when he's sober, especially. Actually, both Fouseys are polite. Both alter egos. So all of his friends on the streams would interrupt him spilling. And I'd be like, what the fuck? It was just getting to the fucking place he needs to release. Oh, they're not listening. They don't care. And it's not that they don't care. Like, they have Zoomer brain, ADHD. Even the guys my age are just, they don't have that intuitive thing where it's like you and I at a party, a girl doesn't have to be crying, but you and I would be like, oh, she's about to. We could just sense it. A lot of these young guys can't. So they make her cry and blah, blah, blah. Which is kind of hot when they cry. But yo, check it out.
Dude, you're sick.
I am.
Yeah, it's funny.
You know, my ex, she was a streamer. When she was trying to cancel me when I broke up with her.
Someone told me to go watch her stream when I was streaming once, and then like they told me her name.
Don't you ever go in there.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said. Some people were like, go in this girl's stream, and I was like, ooh.
You know her?
No, I don't know her.
You fucked her.
No, I didn't.
Do it, please.
I want
to live through
They
it.
literally were like, go in the stream, and then I went, but I just looked at it, but I didn't pull it on the screen
Is
yet.
this like years ago?
No, this was like recently. This was like last month. And then I was gonna jump in there like no,
streaming though,
or 2 months ago. I don't know. No, it was recent.
yeah.
It was
2
recent.
months ago.
2 months maybe.
Okay.
And then everyone else is like, no, don't do it. Like Zherka's gonna be so mad. And then
No, I wouldn't be mad at all, because if you just did a little research, it started like as just a content relationship. And I'm not saying that to cope, because after she didn't rat on me for almost 4 years, we could have done with the police and stuff. Then I was deeply.
Wait, with the police?
Didn't I tell you this story last time?
About the police?
Yeah, like why we broke up, her and I. It was like a whole police thing.
I don't think you went over this.
Okay, long story short.
Yeah.
Right? I G7'd the bitch. I'm kidding. Don't kick me out. No, it's not like that.
Oh my God, okay.
No. I would never say that live. Right?
Obviously.
We've got a lot of catching up to do
Yeah.
offline. But check it out. And I don't want to run from the Fousey thing.
Yeah, we go back to it.
Nobody knows how to deal with a depressed human. And a lot of therapists are horrible. And this depressed Fousey would stream 8 hours. And Ahmed would be like the guy, come on, you could keep going, like pushing him. Very good friend. But the IQ of the people around him, or maybe EQ if you believe in that shit, they just couldn't pick up. And then I realized the chat couldn't pick up. The only person who could pick up, dude, I'm just like Fousey when I have those kind of the mania, right? You've seen me on those clips. It's kind of identical. Even the fucking when I do like the hand talking, he does. It's like I don't know. He reminds me of me. So like a pathetic version. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I love Fousey. When he hit that kid, I was shocked that I was like, that is the season finale of his depression. But I knew there's going to be more, because when you get that release of finally the world's telling me to myself for years, fuck you.
Then you go.
And then no. After the fuck you realize, now what? And that's when you start spiraling, right? Because you have the release, but it's not like a.
Well, I think it's when it makes you go harder. I think that's when you like realize, oh wait, I can fucking do this shit. And then because that's what it looked like. Like after that, it's just like obviously view count, everything, and then it just got even crazier.
Why I'm hammering this nail into the coffin, it's not like I want to collab with Fousey or any of that. So I have a lot of stuff I'm doing. Fousey's going to come back and watch so much content and critique that there's no golden nugget to that episode, meaning he'll always live in fear. But if he sees that last episode of his like freakouts, that's the last episode, you're done. The world got you got the world back. If he can draw something positive out of that, he can go forward. But if he comes back and just reads, you're crazy, you're this, you're that, if it's all negative, his next climb will be so foggy. He'll be like, what do I have to do? Right? If it's the last episode, though, his next climb, he could be like, oh, I'm about to hit a kid. Stop. That was the last episode. We never do that again. But if he has no closure, psychic closure, am I making sense to anyone?
Yeah.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
No, I'm just letting you finish.
I think if Fousey just looks his soul in the mirror and says, never again. But then he collabs with me. And if he doesn't slap a kid, Luigi doesn't have to. I'm right here.
Mario's going to do it.
Because let me tell you something. Would it be the worst thing in the world if I slapped a 19-year-old kid? It's an adult. They could go to war at 19.
They can go to war at 18.
What would happen if I did that? Because like a lot of them run their mouth to me online.
I don't know. Nothing.
You know what it is?
You're talking about open fist?
What did
Slap.
Fousey do? He did slap.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And he licked it.
Did he lick his hand for real? No, he didn't.
So, yeah. He said, I slapped the dog shit out of you.
I saw it, but he didn't lick it. He licked his hand?
He looked it afterwards.
No, he didn't just lick it. He licked it like it was some fucking or something. Like he was horny. He's like this.
He needed that shit.
He was carnage, right?
But so here's the thing. Do you think, like, and I was trying to talk about this earlier, like, are people ever going to get away from this, like, negative shit, or is just going to get worse? Like, this streaming stuff is going so crazy now. Like, you notice Aiden is now going, like, IRL stuff, going outside. Like, I think streaming itself is going to get crazier, and I think a lot more people are going to try to jump into it. And then I also think, like, with that happening, there's going to be more of this sort of, like, obviously, like, the doxing shit, but just in general, just, like, the negativity around this shit. Because it just seems like, I don't know, I was talking with Jacob, like, a few times, and we've talked about this about, like, attention spans and things like that. People have completely lost their attention spans in relationship to just content in general.
Which made me rich. Those 10-second shorts makes you rich.
Right,
Holy shit.
But it's like, it's like we're not developing any sort of, I don't even know how to say it, calm or like IQ. It's like we're just diverting attention just here. Like people, I'm talking about people who watch all this shit. Like very few people actually sit down and watch this entire podcast. A lot do, but not like most people consume it.
All of them watched it.
Well, the last one, the one with you.
It's bots, right? It's bots because I'm
No.
just not funny and talented, right?
No, bro, that's not what I meant when
So
I said that.
when you were giving me 1,000 yard stare, you were looking at me like, close my door and get the fuck off. I knew it.
No.
My manager's like, why did you keep talking to him? I'm like, I was telling him that we're going to do 1 million views. And
Yeah.
he's like, I think he felt that something was different, that podcast. And I'm like, do you think that Bradley thinks it's going to bang? He's like, I don't know what he thinks. Because you're so hard to read when you're just like, yeah, John? Oh, yeah, maybe it'll do that many views. It was so cruel what you were doing to me. It was like, it wasn't like big dicking. It wasn't like, it was more like, I felt like the
Dog, this is hilarious.
I'm telling you, I felt like the meth head who's unwelcome.
You know what's
where
funny?
I overstayed my visit,
what's
but
funny?
I brought groceries. What the fuck?
You know what's funny? I was just tired. Dude. I was
No, it's
tired.
because I was looping. I said, you know, Brad, this is going to do this.
You were outside in front of my house. You were looping for sure. And I was also tired. And we did it. We talked for like, I don't know, almost 3 hours. I was fucking tired.
I've never, ever put in any podcast history, if I gave you 99%, let's say, I've been usually giving people like 65. Because when I finished that, I was, Brad, I killed the mammoth. And did you see how I didn't let 1 second of dead air, 1 second of boring, I was like, I know Bradley's never going to talk to me again. So I'm going to make 10 podcasts in one. And at one point you start talking, I'm like, no. This is my shit. This is my last time visiting. And then you said, hey, shut the fuck up. What I'm about to say ruins our friendship. But it's so honest. It's so honest that he's going to forgive me. I'm gonna be naked. You're gonna see my soul right now.
Okay.
I
love this
hand
shit.
on Jesus Christ Almighty. The first thing I thought when you said, "Hey," right? The first thing I thought was, "Oh my God, he's not a live streamer."
He's not a live streamer?
Yeah.
Okay.
As in, you're not one of us. As in, that's not live, and you're not gonna post the whole thing. I thought, like how YouTubers like, we're not posting the Zherka episode.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, oh, instead of thinking I disrespected your home and I said, flat earth, you have to, I was like going crazy, which is, by the way, if someone did that in my house, I'd be like, what the fuck? And the whole internet thought you're the bad guy. Bro, because you know why they thought that? They thought we're friends. Like, you just met me seconds before that.
Yeah.
It was a stranger talking about and cook. So in your head, you're like, what the fuck is he doing? Now I'm charming, right? Now I'm just on all. No, they don't. But when you said that, the only thing in my head was, if he doesn't post this fucking episode, I have his address and I'm about to literally become the nightmare to this guy. And I'm like, because everyone asked me, they're like, were you thinking of punching him? All I saw was the next upload, Bradley and Fousey, right? No Zherka. That's all I saw in that split second. And when I told my twin brother and my family and stuff, they're like, you're disgusting. Because you knew you were doing me a favor platforming me when I was going crazy. And then I felt guilty for months. And then I would type it like I was on, because I always have to, I leaked it here, but I would type it and then I would delete it. We had that 1 hour, 2 hour phone call.
Yeah.
Right? And it was like deep and emotional, right? And then we started FaceTiming. No, we didn't do that.
We started FaceTiming. It was
Did
a
we?
FaceTime. It was a FaceTime. But we did a FaceTime because the reason why
We did a FaceTime,
number,
but it's up here. Like you're seeing my eyeball, right?
yeah, well, some random person texted me, this is Zherka's new number, and I was like, bullshit. So then I FaceTimed you to make sure it was you and not some random fucking kid.
Yeah. And
You started saying weird shit to me. I didn't understand that.
really?
Yeah,
What'd I
saying,
say?
like, just like
You're doing it again, the 1,000-yard stare. Like
no, you were saying some
he's
weird
treating
shit.
me like he's just meeting me for the first time again. Why do you
You
keep
were
doing
saying
that?
some weird shit to
You're
me.
Sneako, bro.
No,
We're
what the
friends,
fuck?
bro. What did I say weird
gonna
to you?
abandon me
We had
for
a great,
fucking
we had
Fousey?
the best 2 hour conversation. Why is it negative? How did you recall it negative? We had a great
No,
conversation.
I'm saying you said some weird shit when I first got on the phone.
What'd I say?
You talked about my eyebrows.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
What?
You did. You don't remember that?
What did I say? Like,
You got really nice eyebrows because I had the phone here, and I was like, what the fuck? are you
no,
talking
I
about?
was on FaceTime. You weren't.
How could you be on FaceTime and I'm not on FaceTime at the same time?
So I called you and I said, your eyebrows are ugly?
No, you said my eyebrows are nice.
Bro, this is slander. You bring the lie detector, bring the Bible.
Freak!
Are you fucking joking me? You're gonna tell 1 million people are thinking
I'm
I'm
fucking with you, dog.
and it kills
I
me
just
because
had
the
to see
eyebrows
it.
look good.
I
Right?
just-
Mine are hairy.
I just had to see you. I had to see what you.
You know, when he said that, all I could stare at was the eyebrows. I'm like, fuck, he got me. I probably said some. I probably
You're like,
just,
damn, those bitches are nice.
I want to say, hey, I want to apologize. Instead of being like, oh, I disrupted you. Whoa, what the fuck?
It's okay. You got it. Keep going.
Hello, there's a gun to my head. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. I needed that. You know I'm his biggest fan. I can do that.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was
Remember when he
that was artful.
Remember when he said, I already gave you the address to the fucking cops.
I felt bad, man.
No, those cops are stupid.
Yeah,
bro.
I felt bad.
Right? But his life's like a movie.
Honestly,
When he said, my life's like a movie.
bro.
And the one funny cop, right? He's like, you know who I am? I'm famous. He's like, that's cool. That fucking cop is the greatest soundbite ever. But what was I saying? On that phone call, I want to apologize. I was like, I should tell him. My first thought was not, I've been to 1 million people's homes. And if I like walk, let's say, on somewhere I'm not supposed to, immediately I feel shame. Like as an Albanian, you were the only human that I was thinking of like, he's not uploading it. He's mad now.
No.
And so I was like, that's the first time I was like, I am turning into those LA clout people. You know, like the least genuine thing.
Because you wanted the video so bad.
No, because I spent 1 week with my team freaking out that Bradley is going to take the biggest risk. You know how many big channels didn't? And then when you did that, Everyone came after me. I was a white girl, an orgy. Every YouTuber would get on my shit, but you were the brave one because your content isn't to like dig like Fresh Fit. So that makes more sense that they took me.
Yeah.
I got a funny story about how I kind of finessed my way in there.
What, Fresh and Fit?
Yeah. After.
Let's finish this up.
I climbed up the Fresh Fit. No, I'm kidding. But check this out. By the way, I was going to, this is what I was trying to remember. I love Myron and Fresh are the most genuine people. Every party I went to, even when I didn't have status and clout, they would abandon the girls, shake my hand, stay with me. I've never seen that treatment from YouTubers. Now that I'm a rock star, I walk in a party, hey, Zherka. The most genuine people I've ever met are portrayed. They portray themselves and are portrayed wrong. Like Myron, when you watch what media says about him, then you listen to Myron, I used to think he's those guys who like big dick you. You know, the red pill guys? When I give Myron a business idea, this guy has no ego. He goes, let's do it. And in my head, you know how red pill guys are like, actually, John, I have a better one. You're not going to lead this. If he feels you're being more creative, let's do it. Even when I had no followers, and it worked. But Myron, Fresh, Sneako, the most genuine fucking creators on earth. I mean, Sneako's so genuine that he'll let you fuck his girl. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I can't fix this
Stop,
bridge.
bro. Just fucking.
I love shooting at like a brother, like he's my twin.
Damn it, dude. You could have just left it without that part.
Well, yeah.
It's okay. I make fun of him for that too sometimes. I say,
you know, the story's blown out of proportion because he was fucking a bitch.
Well, also
it was a swinger, like they split. It wasn't like him fucking with 3D goggles on.
Also, like he never had to tell that story too, which is an important part. He didn't have to. He told the story just like to fucking share it.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, that's just
Sneako. If I did that, I could never be on camera because the story would be in my head. So what I do is I leak it, let the internet attack me, adapt, overcome, improvise. Sneako didn't even think about it. Like, fuck it, have it. Have all the ammunition. I've never seen someone do that. But man, was it some bad advice. I think everyone should go through this. Remember you said that?
Oh, yeah. That's not.
But when you watch it, he was doing this. He had a mic. He was doing a comedic bit. The whole thing. I'm saying, no, it was the truth. He was traumatized.
Yeah.
But he was in comedy mode. So when he said everyone should try this, it was all jokes, that part. See how I cover for my boy?
That was good, dude. That was solid.
No, I meant that. But check it out.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going home. I'm having a horrible day. Fousey slapping children that are legal
I feel like I'm
age.
letting Adderall talk right now. This is hilarious.
There's so much shit that happened with Fousey. I'm trying to go chronologically. When he slapped the kid,
okay,
he then spat on his yard. Wasn't that fucking awesome?
What do you mean spat?
I watched this like 100 times in a row.
I didn't watch
it.
the whole. I watched clips. I didn't see that part.
You're not G7.
I guess I'm not G7, man.
I can't watch the whole.
I can't watch the whole.
But
thing.
it's Fousey. So
I know,
even when Fousey's being boring, he goes, "Oh my god, I don't know what we're gonna." It's so funny.
Yeah, I watch bits and pieces. I watch clips. I can't watch the whole thing.
Fousey is the greatest entertainer because he's just a weed-smoking liberal white woman that is having a bad day, but she feels hot. And then he turns into the Muslim racist dad and slaps the shit out the neighbor's kid. It's like you're getting the male and female content. It feels like he's like, there's a trinity, right? There's the male, Yusuf, and the female, Fousey, and then whatever voice.
So he has it all.
Yeah.
He's got it all.
For years, I've never even joked that someone's more entertaining than me. He shit on me.
Well, you know what's funny? Sneako was talking about this when I had this conversation about like real life just being more entertaining than content that we try to create.
What do you mean?
We were having a conversation about how real life is just more entertaining than the content that like people will try to make.
Not at all.
You don't think so?
If you're comparing to Fousey, because Fousey is, hey, let's script it, Bradley. You push me, I push you. You push me, you push me, I push you. I'm on drugs. It's like you don't know where it'll go with Fousey. You always need.
But he's not on drugs, though. He's just on fucking whatever is antidepressants and some marijuana.
if someone tells me they're not sleeping, I don't care if they're sober. I immediately assume they're on drugs. Like I treat it as the same state. Like when there's guys who didn't sleep and they'd come to the nightclub, and you could tell it's like they hear shit, they're hallucinating a bit. Have you ever gone a few days without sleep?
Yeah, not sleeping.
I treat it just like drug addicts. I don't give a fuck if you're sober. You're gonna be irritable and you're gonna slap my son. You're gonna slap my son, Fousey.
Yeah, your son, Jack Doherty.
By the way, Jack, I talk shit when I get my ass kicked. I'm not gonna lie, I keep talking, even when they're walking away and I'm left in blood. But it's because I intercept the fight. Jack does not engage in the fight, so he can't talk shit. He keeps talking shit to Fousey, but he won't fight him. And man,
He should have just cracked him.
why won't you fight a dude 48 pounds heavier than you? Like, what are you, a pussy?
You should have just cracked him. Saw what really happened.
No, but Jack.
I'm over here encouraging violence and shit.
No. This is all comedy, right?
Yeah.
All right? If you want to see real comedy, Fousey's the greatest, dude. But to me, it was weird that like that kid never learned his lesson. Just today with the Island Boys, they released a video. They're choking the life out of him for talking shit. He talks shit to everyone.
That's got to be fake. At this point, it's got to be fake then, because they know it went up.
It's not fake when it's Island Boys are on drugs.
Yeah, but they all know. Aren't they living in a house? All these people living in a house together doing
Think
this
of
content?
it. If you went downtown,
Are they living in a house together?
I don't know anything about they were on a boat. Did you see the clips?
But I feel like they're all living in that house that Fousey went to visit.
With the Island Boys and Jack? Really?
I don't know, man. It seems like they're all. That's like a thing. That's why he went over there and did content. I feel like it's fake. I don't think what Fousey did was fake.
You know why I think it's real? Island Boys to me are like meth heads. I've been around meth heads. Have you ever play wrestled with a meth head?
No, but I saw a satellite yesterday.
Wait.
I swear to God.
Wait. If you play wrestled with a meth head and they got an RNC on you, you really think they're playing with you, or are they going to try and kill you? They're on drugs. That's why I think the Island Boy stuff gets real fast.
Explain the satellite I saw, dude.
You saw blinking light.
I saw a satellite.
You saw blinking light.
No, I saw a satellite crash.
What?
And I went up to it, yeah.
You're
I
such
was
a
in the
bad
high desert.
liar.
I was
You
in the
have
high desert.
Great eyebrows.
Bro,
You saw a satellite crash.
I was in the high desert.
You're a YouTuber who didn't film that.
Bro, my guys aren't always with me.
Oh, you didn't have a phone?
I don't pick up my
I
phone.
got
and
his
film
ass.
shit.
How the fuck a satellite crashed and it didn't
I'm not saying I saw the crash. I'm saying I saw it on the ground.
Oh. NASA has 95% of Earth's helium because most satellites, they
This
put up
sounds
with a
fake.
helium
This
balloon.
sounds fake.
Go to the man I'm interviewing tomorrow is the man who is going to be on Joe Rogan. His name's Eric Dubé. So he's the biggest flat earth channel that popped out in 2017. And then, it got suppressed. I'm interviewing him 3 hours tomorrow. When you click on his website,
What's his name?
Eric Dubé,
Eric Dubé.
and he does all sorts of conspiracies. Like he'll debunk dinosaurs. So you'll never believe in dinosaurs after a 10-minute video.
So you really believe dinosaurs are just not real?
You don't believe them, Brad.
I kind of do, though. A little bit.
So you believe mainstream media, Jurassic Park. Here's what I was trying to say last time. Dinosaurs before man, as in before the Bible. Aliens. God created them. Attack on the Bible. It's always, if it didn't attack the Bible, it wouldn't be so obvious. But also,
You don't think those things could coexist? Like,
no,
why not?
because we're special.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we're not special. That they're there. That doesn't make us less special. That's like saying because there's giraffes that we're less special.
Brad, I'm just gonna do this to you, okay?
Yeah, do it.
I
love when you do this shit. It's
All right,
funny.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Do
say-
it. Do it.
Every single photo of space, Mars, Jupiter, is fake computer generated. And last time you were here, you looked at your phone, you're like, maybe they're fake. Do you know what you're looking at? I know what you're looking at.
Satellites.
Every comment who DM'd me, they said, are you crazy? I got millions of comments saying, I've been scrolling for 30 minutes and they're all fake photos. Every satellite, except one. The ISS, International Space Station. On ericdubay.com, there's a George Bush Sr. documentary. They're following around. He's like in a wheelchair, the demon. In the background of the NASA, where they were, you crop zoom, and it's an astronaut you can see which astronaut it is, and he has a blue screen chroma key. It's like a green screen, and he's playing with this green ball. So a blue screen, but a green ball, right? And I'll post on my Twitter just so I don't look crazy. And then we looked at his clothes, haircut, and what he was playing with. The next month, they released water congealing in zero gravity. You know how water congeals?
Created that shit.
It's particle effects. And
Hold on.
have you seen how many astronauts have fallen when they're like floating in zero G? The funniest clip, Brad. An astronaut is floating like this because they use a parabolic plane. You guys know what that is, right?
How do you explain this?
What is this?
It says, this is how Japan attacked Pearl Harbor according to flat earthers. Like, it went all the way around.
Yeah. Okay, let me show you.
Yeah.
You're using a Mercator map. This is a Mercator. What is the map of flat Earth? It's the United Nations flag, the azimuthal equidistant map. Just search up azimuthal equidistant map. This is the
Azimuthal?
Yeah. So you know how there's billions of maps?
How the fuck you spell that?
Uh,
Yeah, write it.
Let
This guy really believes his shit, right?
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Right.
I love.
You're gonna hate me right now.
I don't care.
You're gonna hate me right now.
Shut the.
I have faith in
Come on.
Jesus. I believe in Jesus.
I do,
I know
but I do
Jesus
too.
is real. But look at this.
Give me my fucking phone.
I know Jesus is real, but I am more certain of flat Earth. I know that
No,
sounds like blasphemy.
shut the fuck up.
Having faith means you struggle even 1%. Everyone struggles. Flat Earth is undeniable because it's in the material world. It doesn't need faith. You can literally measure it.
Azimuthal equidistant.
It's the only map that's look at the top corner. It says it's the only map of Earth that is scientifically as is. As in, don't change it. And now look how scary this is. Brad, look at this map. It's the United Nations flag. Not just that. The Meteorological Association flag. You're space people. What else? The maritime that controls the waters, because you're not allowed to go south. This is the Antarctica is that ice wall all around. So it's the globe, but stretched out, and North Pole's in the middle. Now there's
But
gonna
that's just the Earth like this.
no think of it.
It's like if it was round and they just went like this.
Yes, you know nobody understands that. Even high level people, you get what it is, right?
Yeah, I
Like
see it.
you're thinking of a balloon Earth, and then they
Yeah.
ripped it. Exactly. And we can never explain. The audience is so stupid. They'll never get what you just did. I've debated physicists, doctors, engineers, and a NASA employee that I humiliated on Twitch. It was viral, but check it out. They all lost to me miserably, and it was hilarious. If you could explain what you said about how it opened,
Yeah.
I give you $1 million. Your chatters no one watching this will be able to understand what you said. Try and explain it.
I can explain
Try-
that.
no,
I
no,
can
try and
explain that
explain it.
extremely easily.
It's so hard, bro. This
it's
is the
not.
only, but no. It's not for us, but the average Joe that's not a famous millionaire like us.
Okay. Well,
No,
Antarctica is
show
at the
them.
yes. Okay. Antarctica.
Azimuthal equidistant. Explain where Antarctica is.
You're talking about the top or the bottom part? This around or here?
Yeah, around. That would
Okay.
be Antarctica, right?
Okay, so Antarctica would then be the entire crust. Basically, like imagine like if the Earth was
So
a
here's
circle.
Antarctica, the landmass.
Yeah,
Which,
and-
if you want to shit your pants right now,
And then it'd be a circle, and we basically went like this to it.
yes. And now look at this. Give me that. Get ready. Where the fuck is the South Pole on a compass?
On the well, it's not.
There is no
Yeah.
South Pole.
Well, the center, but the center that would be.
There is no South Pole because
Well, let me see.
the compass is a flat Earth instrument. Look at this. North, right in the middle, magnetic north, right? That it only points north, not south.
Well, the South Pole that I know is in the center on the bottom.
But look at this. Look.
Just to be clear, you motherfucker.
No, look at this. Look at this. You're looking at a compass, Brad. Look at this. North, how do you circumnavigate? Just like airplanes, the sun, east to west this way. And which way would be south? 180 degrees away from north, meaning south is this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Always the point out, right? So if you're going to it's not an ice wall, it's the highest shoreline on earth. Go on Wikipedia. That's Antarctica. And look at this. So if north is here, south would be down that way, that way, that way, every direction.
So
as long
here's
as
my
you're flying
question.
out,
You really
southward.
Okay, but you really believe this, right? So if someone got in a plane and just flew straight this way, they're eventually going to fall off the map?
What do you mean straight this way?
Like if I got on a plane, right, and I flew directly this way,
Yeah.
and eventually I just go off the fucking
You're
map.
not allowed. Military waters and military zones, military skies. Antarctica, illegal to explore. You can't fly over it, not because it's so cold. That's not the reason. The only person who flew over the North Pole was the Queen's brother. Like as a whatever. The North Pole is locked. Justin Trudeau. Who is Justin Trudeau? Justin Trudeau, there's a clip in my documentary coming out, but you can find it on YouTube, where he talks about a secret military base. You're not allowed to go to North and South Poles. And here's where I win. Ready for Exodia? Brad, I dare you to Google Antarctica from space right now. And don't answer. Don't say anything. You Google it. You Google it on your phones. Antarctica from space. I want the room quiet. I want to fill with shame.
Like an image?
Yeah. I want nobody talk. Just stare at your phones. I want to look at your eyes.
Antarctica from space.
Yeah. And show me.
You're talking about like this? You're hilarious.
Scroll. Look at all of them. Look at them. Can you see? What the fuck are you looking at, Brad? You know what you're looking at. I'm crazy. G7 slap a child, bro. Brad, you know why you're smiling, dude. You're being tortured right now. You feel duped.
Because
Someone talk.
Because they're all fake.
They're all, and they're not even the good fakes. He's looking and he can't find one real one. You guys are adults paying $100 million a day to 25 Nazis started Operation Paperclip, started NASA, which means to deceive in a certain language. Dude.
Wait. This one looks pretty good.
Let's see.
This one looks really good, bro. Look at this. That looks good.
What is that?
I know. This shit looks really good.
It looks good because they took, this is like 10% of it. I want the whole thing.
Okay.
From space, like from your satellite.
I mean, it looks okay.
By the way, they say it's $100 million for tax. $100 million of tax revenue for one CGI satellite. One satellite costs that much, bro. If there's that,
you think it's money? You think part of this is money laundering or what? God damn it!
It's a military wing. NASA's literally a military wing. Why would you
collecting money?
What did the military do with Halliburton when they went into the Middle East? Right? Remember when they said 1 million Iraqis died and they said,
Bro,
oops, my bad?
You know what I should have done?
What did Bush say? He said, my bad. We didn't mean to go into Iraq. Bro, they lie all the time. They steal money.
I believe that. I wish that I spent a lot more time looking into this before you came back on, because this would have been a lot more fun. I apologize.
No. First of all, Brad.
This is, wow.
Brad, want to see something crazy?
It is all fucking fake.
I will send you a clip of the NASA employee I debated, and all I said in the opener was, find me a picture of Antarctica from space, and she's doing this, yo. She's scrolling, and she started like shaking, and the whole chat's calling her a fucking stupid. Everyone, you know who the only person in the room that didn't call her a stupid was me, because I knew I was winning. I didn't want to taint my victory. NASA employee humiliated herself in front of 2,000 viewers years ago.
Did you try to find some too, Jacob?
And it goes further.
This one's pretty good.
Check this. Give me that.
It's not good at all.
Check this. This is the worst one.
Yeah.
When you go to YouTube, Red Bull jump. This is definite proof that everyone watching is an idiot.
Yeah. This shit's so funny to me, dude. Because I really like...
Brad, this is your Red Bull jump, right? What is wrong with what you're looking?
Oh, I remember watching this.
Yeah. What's wrong with what you're looking? What are you looking at, Brad? What's wrong with the Earth? Isn't the Earth supposed to be 80% water? Look. I'm going to pause it. Look. Go to Red Bull jump.
Let me see it.
Go to Red Bull jump. You're telling me all of Earth is New Mexico? The Earth is 100% landmass. There's no oceans. The curve is on the wrong way.
Why is that the wrong way?
It's concave. Because look, it's going to distort into level, which Earth's flat. But look at this. It's going to correct the lens. It's a fisheye lens. Look. Now the Earth is round because it's a fisheye. No, millions of people didn't see this. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what about this part?
But Brad, go to the beginning of the video.
I don't get it. I don't get what
Do
you're
you get
saying.
what I'm saying? This is what I mean. The most simple thing I'm showing and no one can see it. It's terrifying. I'm like,
But you're talking about
it's like Twilight Zone.
But what angle is it filmed from, though?
Dude, the curve of the Earth goes from concave to linear to convex because it's a fisheye. You know, a fisheye can distort,
Right.
right? So look. Here's the curve. It's supposed to be like this, right?
Yes.
Right? Just like McDonald's, right?
Yeah, but you're looking at the thing from the direction
No,
on
no.
his helmet.
Look. It's a fisheye. They always use fisheyes. They always distort the Earth. Look. It's a fisheye. Look, it's a fisheye lens. Look at the horizon. It's a horizontal horizon. Look. It corrects the lens, and it's back to Earth normal. You see it?
Yeah, but listen.
Tell me it's not a fisheye. And number two, why the fuck is all of Earth New Mexico? There's not even a fucking pond. There's supposed to be oceans, bro. It's all landmass. Like, go to the beginning of the video. People fell for the Red Bull jump.
Wow. Well,
And they've never once, and you know what? They've never once used, when they go out there in low Earth orbit, like they say, they've never used a non-fisheye, but guess who did? Random flat earthers. So there's thousands of random dudes who put a weather balloon that could go that high up. They say that's 100,000 feet in altitude. We could go up to 120,000 if you and I, $800 weather balloon with a camera, all that. Many of people have done independent experiments. Now look at this. This is the scariest thing, Brad. When you go to nasa.gov, right, the military wing, go to nasa.gov at 60,000 feet. The curve looks like this. Like, it looks like Earth. Then go look at independent study photos. Thousands of people who make no money, poor, random people, or just some, maybe they're middle class. Thousands of photos of thousands of different weather balloons from Australia, Canada, any part of the Earth. At 120,000 feet in altitude, the horizontal horizon is a motionless plane. But NASA says way below. So NASA photos look like this. And us, random guys who go much higher, look like that. Like Picard said, with an upturned edge, meaning Antarctica.
What do you think? What do you think Elon Musk is on then?
Give me that phone. I'm gonna destroy your life.
No.
In 10 seconds, last video, you said Elon Musk. First of all, that's government subcontracted SpaceX. I am about to actually destroy your world.
So they never going to Mars? Is that a real thing?
Give me the phone. Okay. Everyone search up
This is so funny.
SpaceX. 11 million people got duped by this. Bro, I can't wait to see your reaction. Go to SpaceX SN10. That's the rocket's name. SN10. Get ready for trauma. Okay? You're going to be just like that Jack kid right now. I'm going to slap you with the truth.
You're going to slap me?
Yeah.
Give me this shit. This is funny, man.
Let's go to the timestamp. Starship SN10 high altitude flight recap. Go to one for SpaceX. SpaceX. This video got 2.9 million views 2 years ago. So go to that. Go to the timestamp 1 minute and 10 seconds. You are about to see CGI transition and lens flare. So they'll shoot rockets and the trajectory always arcs. It never goes straight up, which is hilarious because they shoot from Florida into the Bermuda Triangle always. And, you can't go there, right? But they say this rocket can land and, SpaceX, look at this. I sound crazy.
You do. It's funny though.
Get ready.
I'm curious.
I'm gonna up your brightness because you're trying to dim the truth. Look at this.
You're dumb.
Look at the transition. Look when it transitions. Lens flare. Video game.
Okay, that was.
That is the fakest shit I've ever seen.
Fake.
Yo,
Give it to me. Give it to me. Hold on.
Wait. Look. So you guys are on the same page. Look when it transitions. So
Jacob will know.
Look at the lens flare. Look. Come on. 2 point.
That looks like a fake lens flare. I'm not gonna lie.
And they always do these transitions.
Okay,
when
but
they're leaving low Earth orbit.
what do you think the point of this whole fucking shit is? What's the point of it? Why be like it's flat, or why be like it's round? Like, what's the point?
What's the point of? You're the rudest person. He's like shooting a rocket while I'm talking. Why are you doing that?
Hold on. I want to watch it one more time.
YouTubers are rude, bro. He's like, what's the point? I'm playing this.
Yeah, I mean, that was bullshit.
And Brad, this is the argument I want to make. I don't want to forget this. Yeah. I think we should send in a rocket Fousey and Jack up there. See how long Fousey and Jack can last if they're floating together.
We should have them report back and tell us if it's flat or not.
If we put them in a space station to get along,
Well,
and we send Fousey pictures of Jack's cars.
Aren't they already sending like billionaires and shit? Like Virgin is like doing this shit.
The billionaire you're going to trust. Look at this. Brad, thousands of people did 120,000 feet in altitude. Pictures. They made no money. You're not going to trust those thousands of independent scientific studies.
I got to look at that. I've never looked at any of that.
The only difference from NASA and flat earthers is NASA's taking $100 million a day, and flat earthers are just saying, you're being scammed. We're not winning. Do I make money?
What's the point? What's the point?
I lose money. A lot of people, they thank you for buying my dating course, but I could do even better if I wasn't a flat earther. But the truth is important. I don't mind losing credibility. The point for flat earth is the same point for evolution and dinosaurs and aliens. They all attack the creation story of Genesis. You're not special. There's aliens. You're not special. There's things before that debunk your book. You're not, you can go up there to the heavens and blah, blah, blah. But when you look at this, it's like, it's so obvious. Mainstream media, Jurassic Park, they pump out dinosaurs, ancient aliens. If there's a real conspiracy, it's not being pumped out in Discovery Channel. If it's a real conspiracy, it's not on TV. Like if it's like something they want to hide. If they're pumping aliens every day on Fox News, when we saw another thing, they're coming. And people are just bored. Like, oh God, not this shit. By the way, they haven't even gone back to the moon since like the fucking 70s. And you know why they say they haven't gone back to the moon? An astronaut, Don Petit, his name is, there's a clip of him, it went viral. He said, we haven't gone to the moon because we lost that technology and it's a painful process to build it back up. And I'm like, why Mars? Why are you trying to go to Mars then? What the fuck? And when you look at Mars, all CGI. But the thing that scares me the most is, forget flat earth and all this, you're 30 years old, you went 30 years of your life not noticing it's CGI. You can, so if I brought him a CGI girl, he wouldn't know if it's real.
I never looked
if I sent you nudes, no, but billions of people on earth can, you know why I can easily see it? I'm an artist. I was failing my class in high school, but they enrolled me in a genius program just for art. And I smoked the genius kids, the rich kids. But because I'm an artist, it's so easy for me to see. It's so fun.
What kind of art you make?
I sketched all my life, just sketch, right?
Actually.
Yeah, or if I shoot a bitch's face, you know how far I can shoot? You know how far?
That's amazing.
Can you?
I mean,
okay, apparently it's an amazing thing.
Can I shoot it?
Like a lot of guys told me they can't. Like far.
Were you talking to guys about this shit?
The earth is flat, Brad.
Okay, because that was
okay.
I don't know where you were going with that. Talking to a lot of guys about how far you can shoot your nuts.
Let's get serious.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you if that watch is fake or not right now. Hand it to me.
And check this out. Put it to your ear. Put it to the fucking microphone. And then let's get back to
man.
Put it to the camera, please.
This is a.
Why won't you put it to the camera, Brad?
I mean, this is. You see?
Yo, why are you fucking throwing it around, bro?
Zooming on this. I'm just
plain Jane.
This is.
But now check it out. Hold on, Brad.
I mean, it's a little interesting feeling.
They're wearing. Don't you dare.
I'm just. It just.
You're on steroids,
weird.
bro.
It just feels weird.
It looks weird on you.
No.
Your hands are like fucking huge.
This just feels weird.
What are you gonna do to it?
No, it just feels.
Try it.
It just feels.
Try it.
It just feels different, man. I don't know if it's real.
I have a feeling I know what he's doing. He's gonna be. I know if he does that, like we're fucked. I'm not in fighting shape. Are you actually taxing?
No, I'll send this to my guy and I'll make sure it's like real or not. I'll wear it for a day.
You know what's the worst thing is? I literally wouldn't do shit. I would actually just go home because I got a career. He could literally blackball me from. Imagine if you said Zherka's crazy, no one would work with me because you know everyone.
But no, I'll wear it for a little bit and just make sure it's good.
That's nothing to you. I know what you own. You own like 10 fucking houses.
No.
But check it out. Think of that Island Boys watch. They're wearing $80,000 bust down diamond watches, necklaces, but there's a whole conspiracy about them being in debt. Have you seen that?
No.
No. Think about it. How much money could you make your brother? Like, really?
That's the weirdest shit on the planet. I would never do. That's just.
But I didn't ask
think that's.
if you would. How much do you think they made?
I don't know, man.
Like they're saying there's
no
a huge
idea.
market for it. It's not that big. Bro.
I think it's no.
I don't think they're real, bro. And I'm gonna press you guys in person. But they're on my stream. They're very nice to me. Like I yelled at them. I said I'm gonna fucking G7 them and shit. And then I realized they're likable guys. Why they fight with the world is they have that image to be made fun of, like with tattoos and spiky hair and shit. I don't care how stupid you are. When you're a human taking on battles on all fronts, everyone can get it. These are my favorite kind of humans. I know they're self-destructive, but you know, humans who pick their battles, I don't trust those types of people. I'd rather see those Vegeta types who are always, you know what I mean? Because it's like, let's say the Island Boys behaved correct. You think the world's not gonna fuck with them? They're gonna be fucked with either way. How they look, how they talk and shit. So I like that.
But they did that on purpose.
Even if they look normal, just how they talk and they don't want to do school and they don't want to think and they just want to be whatever they want to be. Even if they acted normal, the world would fucking bully the shit out of them. So I love that everyone who says something, they try and fight them. It reminds me of
funny.
like when I was liberated from my past self into like, dude, there was a time in my life where I had like 8 real beefs. Like if it would be on site in person.
Like not internet beefs.
Yeah, on the streets. But it was, some people were like cities away and stuff. But that feeling of every part of town or that town, I have an enemy everywhere. That's when you perform the best. That's when I went viral. I touched the microphone for the first time on that podcast, the Austin show, dating show. I pulled the gun. I said, did 500,000 views overnight under maximum pressure, right? That's why Fousey's so relatable to me. When he doesn't sleep and shit, under pressure, I perform. Even for everything, sports, everything. Like, man, I remember even soccer games where I didn't sleep. I don't want to come to the game. There's something about me when I'm cracked, I'm better. And a lot of people, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I wanna ask
you're a
you something.
bodybuilder, so sometimes you stress your central nervous system, do crazy bench and dead. You're completely dead. And then someone encourages you to go dead more for a camera and shit. Yeah. You fucking pull it out of nowhere.
So I asked you, I saw a clip about Mike talking about Logan, talking about he's attacked from all sides, all angles, all pressure.
Mike Malak?
Mike Malak said that about Logan. He was on Jeff's pod. What do you think about the Logan and Dennis fight? And now this is the situation.
We're staying here for 6 hours. I just realized how much content we have to cover. We haven't even started Logan.
We have to talk about this.
This is huge.
Like,
first of all, Logan, I'm just going to do it in a positive way because you're $100 million Chad
yeah.
marrying a nobody who spent her whole life in play while he spent his whole life in work and not regular work, torturing himself. He was canceled. Japan, he went through hell. Nobody understands when you're given your dreams and then they're taken from you. You're on Jimmy Kimmel and then now you're not. You have to go to WWE. You can't break into Hollywood anymore. It's over because of Japan.
WWE's dope though.
I'm saying Logan's original trajectory before Japan was
right.
Jimmy Kimmel. That's like where Conor McGregor goes, right? And that's why Logan became a liberal bitch, because he saw all the fucking Hollywood dreams stripped from him because of Japan, which, like, how hard is it to not film a dead body, bro? Fucking imagine Logan. Do we have a good angle? Should I zoom? Like,
yeah.
And there was a team of them, and none of them corrected it. So imagine
they were all riding that wave of like, man, the next video is gonna be crazy.
No, I have a feeling.
No.
Logan
I know.
handpicked
Did you
that
hold on?
retard team.
But did you? Sure. But did you watch the video when it first posted?
I've never seen it
Okay.
in my life.
I watched that video because I used to watch all his videos. He filmed that. He filmed that video that everyone saw, the clip that went viral in the forest. He filmed that. Before he posted it, he went and filmed an intro sequence to that video.
What the f- are you talking about?
On everything.
This is the biggest hit piece ever.
This is not a
What do
hit
you mean?
piece.
What's up, guys? Today we got a dead Chinese.
No,
Chinese
this
guy.
is not a hit
Awesome
piece.
Japanese.
No. Listen.
He did a what's up, guys. Make sure you smash that dead button.
Listen. Stop. Listen. Let me just, before you go
He's
crazy.
evil.
Hold on. Let me tell you. This was I don't know if people remember this or not, But he filmed the video, obviously, right? Because, we get content, and then you go, okay, let's do an intro sequence, or like I'll film an ad for the podcast or whatever, right? And I'll put it in after. Because in that video, I remember watching it, he stands in front, he's like somewhere in the streets of Japan, and it looked like nighttime. Yeah. And he's like, I'm about to do what no YouTuber has ever done. But he did an intro sequence to that video, so he knew exactly what he was doing for sure. But like, I don't think he genuinely thought that it was going to be that much of a problem.
How many people know what you know right now?
Well, I mean, anyone who watched the video when it first came out, because I think it was up for like.
Well, where's the mainstream critique that he had the intro?
I don't think people pick that up because I don't.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even pick up Flat Earth. They're so stupid. People just don't see this shit.
Well, they're not YouTubers, right? They just see the bit.
If there's an intro, Logan's character looks way different now.
It
doesn't look like a momentary.
Because I think it was up for like 7 or 9 hours or something like that. Because it was banging.
What did he say?
What did he say in the intro?
Do you remember it?
Not word for word. I just remember he was standing there. He was being filmed. It was like
Smiling?
nighttime. Yeah, he was like, I'm about to do what no YouTuber has ever done. He wasn't like, I guess he was smiling. He was like introing the video.
So he planned to go and find.
I don't know what his plan was. I'm just telling you, they filmed whatever they filmed, and then I saw the intro sequence.
Here's the $1 zillion question. If he didn't find that body that day, do you think he would have extended his trip until he did?
I have no idea. I didn't know what he was doing.
If that question would answer if he's with the devil or not. Because if he says, guys, I'm about to do something no one's ever done before, that energy is I'll stay. I'll wait. I'll find that. Gotta catch them all. That's that. You know what I mean?
That's the Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Damn.
Like, I think he would have stayed. And in his head, he was thinking he's CNN, like a journalist, maybe.
Well, I mean, he did an intro. I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing that I saw that I was like you said right now, no one addressed that. Because I don't think people understood like how YouTubers, the mindset is like content and then, okay, now we can film an intro based on
I
this.
defended Logan for years because I said, he's an airhead. You've seen him on podcasts. He can't string a sentence together. He can only entertain, really.
No, to be fair, I think he was what? How old when he did that? 19, 20? Like he was like 22? Like
you
he was
were
young.
22 at one point in your life. You wouldn't have done that. Stop.
I would have never done that.
No one here, no one's team
I'm not.
Most YouTubers wouldn't have done it. Like I hate when we say he was 19, so you can take an axe.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying because of the age. I'm saying because of the pressure. It was like the time when him and his brother were like competing to have like the big vlogs.
Our girl. His brother's girl.
Okay.
And that is so fucking low, dude. Because Jake, if you watch it chronologically, it's always Jake is the bad guy to the public, but he's always been an angel to his brother. Jake is I would kill for a brother. I love my two brothers. I don't want Jake, right? But actually, come here, Jake. You got money and clout. The fuck am I saying?
Stupid.
Come here and bring that girlfriend of yours.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what's up, bitch? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'll take him. I'll take him right now. But not in a boxing ring. Right. You don't think I'd win on a street?
Oh, no, I'm not.
I'd yank him by his last 2 hair follicles. The fuck? But check this out. All my life, could not find one reason to dislike Jake Paul. You watch my VODs for years. I would defend him when he jumped on the news van. I said, fake news. Like I was encouraging it, but I was way late, years late. I've never once watched a video of Jake Paul where I said he's a bad guy. Every time I've seen Jake Paul, with the whole world making fun of him, he got so angry like Fousey. Everyone's stabbing him. I'm going to knock everyone out. He turned into that. He's a spectacle. Loved it. And when you watched him in Big Bear training, when Jake Paul's training, you can see in his eyes there's unresolved trauma.
Oh, yeah.
But he needs to do it through motion. He's not talking to a therapist. He's not listening to his liberal friends. And when I saw him in Big Bear training, forgive. Like imagine Shane Mosley training you, forgive. Right? That's like Mike Tyson training me for Jack. Fuck's his name? Come on.
Doherty.
I would be funnier if I remembered names. Jack Doherty. Now check it out. Jake. I have not one bad thing to say about. What's something he did bad? Like that the media talks about. I can defend anything. There's something about Jake. He can be cringe. I get it. Everyone says cringe. Like not everyone can be like, like good with their words and shit. Who cares? He's good with his hands. there's this burning heterosexual. I know why Jake was ostracized from everyone in LA, but Logan wasn't. When people think Jake is like some hype beast, no, he's not. He can go away for 2 months off camera to just train. That's monk-like. You know, hey guys, I got a vlog. He's literally, he beat all of his past demons and future demons when he said to his brother,
but
you
last
have
time you were on
trauma
here-
to unpack. He said,
but-
you have trauma to unpack.
hold on.
His older
Hold on,
brother,
hold on.
his older sister.
Last time you were on here, you said Jake was fucking channeling demons and shit. And you were not fucking with that. Now all of a sudden, you never said anything bad about Jake?
Bradley, I used to stare at women who harmed themselves. John, do you love me? And I would stare.
What does this have to do with what I just fucking said?
We're
Jesus
going full circle.
Christ,
Look,
bro.
I used to stare at all my girlfriends. And they'd be,
Okay.
please tell me, where were you? It was 3 a.m. And they're
You were
panicking.
talking to the dudes about how far you could shoot your nut.
I just went for a cigarette.
Okay. You went for a cigarette.
I used to watch my girlfriend, whether it's long-term, little.
Get fucked by another dude like Sneako. Sorry,
Full
I'm sorry.
circle.
Sorry.
End of the Zherka.
Okay.
Roll the credits for Zherka. We're done.
Stop.
No, I'm
That's
the
my
straightest guy on. I swear to God, I'm the straightest guy on YouTube with Jake Paul second place. Mike
Can you
Malek,
sell me a beanbag?
he used to sell beanbags, and he's like, hello. And this is Logan. Hello, I need a beanbag to look funny for my YouTube. Bro, can
Why are you
get
giving
me
that
one?
accent, though?
That's all Logan has. He's an American, but he has an accent. He's like an immigrant American. Have you heard him? Dude, what are you talking about?
What?
Logan Paul has an accent. He doesn't sound like an American.
Really?
You sound like an American. Logan has this, like, and you know,
Oh, I never noticed that.
Logan Paul always has this face when he's like attempting thought, and he's like this. And it looks like an alien trying to pretend they're human.
Stop.
I swear to God,
Stop it.
at least 100 times on his podcast.
I thought you said aliens weren't real. So which one is it? Look at you. Can't even answer that right now. Look at you.
It's not absolute, right?
Okay. Oh, now it's not absolute.
Logan, I have faith in Logan. He's human.
Okay.
But check it out. Of course,
You look
Logan,
like you glitched there for a
I know
second.
Logan's human, right? He goes to the gynecologist. He's a fucking pussy that snaked his brother like a fucking little bitch.
Stop.
And look at this. Your ego negotiates with your intellect. Your intellect tells you to like, hey, you can make more money drug dealing and stuff. But I used to watch my girlfriends cry and sob. And, do you love me? Do you? And I went for a cigarette. She thought I went and cheated or did, and I wouldn't tell her that I went for a cigarette. And I used to be like this. I can't pay rent and this bitch is going to leave me. Let the bitch suffer. And she's screaming and she can't touch me or anything because I'll literally break up with her. Jake channeled demons. I did that. I used to beat. I was the only bouncer on footage who would get on top of people and finish them. You're supposed to fucking hold people down as a security guard. If a small dude hit me first, I swear I treated him like Francis Ngannou.
Like he was the biggest.
Yeah. Like I've never, and you know what's funny is I swear I get stronger with short dudes. I feel like I'm punching through them. The video that got me banned from Instagram is this dude holding his head and he lets go of it, right? Very little blood and stuff. Literally concave like this from the halo test and punching. I swear to God, I'm not lying. Who's this fucking? No.
Who's that?
Logan's wife.
No, stop. Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about
But
the
hold on,
dance
hold on.
thing.
Jake seems straight to me. He's never done anything weird and
You know
stuff
what's
like
funny
that.
about interviewing you? I feel like I'm like wrangling like a fucking a bull.
You're doing great though. He's doing great.
It's interesting.
Because
But go ahead.
Because my biggest fear is if I rewatch it and I go, I forgot to say that Logan Paul has a dick in his ass.
No, bro.
I need to remember the big stuff. So all I was trying to say is, you don't f your brother's ex.
Okay.
Especially when he was like 18 or like he was just forming his brain. But here's where Jake Paul's character shows. After all the trauma he endured of his brother f***ing with him to impress chatters, who's the most loyal person in Logan's life? It's Jake.
It is Jake.
It's scary how loyal he is.
Well,
And-
maybe Mike
What?
in Logan's life.
A yes man is more loyal? This is Mike. Logan Paul goes, should we film it? And Mike goes, I
Well,
can't
Mike
tell
wasn't there.
him.
Mike wasn't there.
Mike has never said no to Logan in his life. And
I don't know if that's true.
No,
though.
he takes pride of telling Logan no when he senses Logan's going for the no. I've watched. I used to react to their series, and I get 2,000 views roasting them. Right? I'd them, and I'd pause, and I psychoanalyzed Logan Paul's. Did you see his behavior on Andrew Schultz? I need a drink, and he's not a drinker. He was rattled for what Dylan Dennis is violating him, right? And in my head, I'm thinking, let's be nice to Logan right now. You're a Chad 100 millionaire.
Well, he's good regardless.
No, if you're a Chad 100 millionaire, your bitch is supposed to be 18, not 38.
But like, okay, let's talk about that. Because listen,
she don't get to play her whole life, and Logan is crying, traumatized from Japan, and rebuilds with Prime. And let's just talk business. Logan Paul, business-wise, he's got vigor, he's got vision. I love him. Business-wise, he don't give up, bro. He was at fucking 80,000 views, pathetic, when he got canceled, and he built it from the ground up. Now, Prime, have you seen what Prime? I saw the Prime numbers.
it's massive. I know.
Logan, and no investors. Did you hear that on shows?
Not no investors. They're owned by Congo brands.
Well, no, they have partners.
They have a massive company that is the.
Oh, I'm saying there's no Oilers from Saudi.
Well, they don't need that because the company already has hundreds of millions of dollars.
And what's crazy is there's something about Logan that when he says, "Hey,"
You know what I'm saying though, right? Congo Brands owns Prime. They don't own a majority stake of it. It's not KSI and Logan. It's Congo Brands. Congo Brands owns Alani.
I was
owns
trying
Prime.
to be nice to him, bro. What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm just telling the truth.
Okay, all right. So
You could Google this shit.
the thing I like about Logan, there's something about him that I nitpick and hate everything about him. But when he goes, "Yo, Zherka, you want this Prime," or "Hey, people, you want this Prime," I actually went to the store and just bought it. He's that good. Like, just because he said buy it, no one's ever convinced me to buy something except the guy I hate the most, Logan. And I gotta say, it's good. It's a good drink.
I mean, it tastes.
It's great.
It's a little too sweet for me.
Here's how you can do it, okay? If you want a lot of fluids, what I do is when I'm drinking Gatorade, I don't want the same gulp, so I switch. Prime, Gatorade, and it's fun. It's like a different
It definitely is sweet. It's sweet. There is one flavor I do like. I'm not
lemon lime.
No, that one's too sweet to me.
Anyways, Logan, I know what the secret ingredient of Prime is. It's Jake Paul's tears from finding out Alyssa got piped. Alyssa got piped by his older brother. And you know what's funny? Look in Jake's eyes. He forgave Logan of all his wrongdoing, not because he grew up, because fighting saved him. When Jake said, "Look at this, I saved myself," he looked up at his brother. And
You saw the clip where they were talking about who's a better boxer on shows?
that was scary how confident Logan is.
Who do you think's a better boxer?
Jake.
Yeah.
And I think it's so disrespectful for Logan to talk like that because Jake's been putting work for years.
But there was a clip, I think, where he did at the end say he's better boxer, no? I think there was a clip where he did say he's better.
If it's like pulling teeth, it's not genuine. We have to fucking wrestle Logan for the answer. And here's the thing, is like what Logan's really is.
Also, hold on, before I want to interrupt you because I want to talk about this
keep
part
going.
too. In that same interview, because we're talking about the Schultz thing, they asked him about steroids and he denied it. What do you think about that?
To be fully objective, I never just hate on someone. I'm so intuitive. I have all my viral clips are from reading people. Like Adam 22, when he's like, "This girl said you're kind of creepy," I sniped the bitch out. Did you see the clip on Adam 22?
No.
He said, I read his thoughts and I said, "It's that girl." And I looked at his eye, it shifted. I'm like, "It is." And then he froze. He's like, "Yeah, it's her." And I totally leaked it. And I totally just, I read his mind. I'm so good at that. That's how I manipulate women too. Right? And you can find that at thezerkaofficial.com, how to manipulate women.
Geez.
But look at this. Female nature is like Logan Paul, right? Snakes you. But look at this. When Jake dedicated his life to boxing, and he did. Actually, I think a lot of professional fighters did not put in as much work as Jake. Dude, to go from Disney to fighting versus sports and fighting to professional fighting, there's two different leaps. Jake had to make like this weird jump. Jake put so much sweat equity in that craft just for Logan to say, "Not enough. I beat you. I'm better than you." Isn't that the most disrespectful? Like, imagine Jake thinking like...
But you didn't answer my question. It was about the steroids.
Right. In his eyes, he looked like he was telling the truth. It was genuine. Not like Jake. When Jake's asked about roids, Woodley, I don't know. Have you seen it? And plus, Jake's head grew as much as mine did after roids. The pimples and shit, like you fucking... Jake,
I don't care. Regardless, I'm
Jake
curious.
aged like 10 years in a year.
I'm just
It's like, get off the
curious.
Anadrol, bro. Anadrol's
So
destroying.
you think Logan didn't take gear?
But here's the thing.
I think he did.
I think he did because I saw Derek more plates.
I think he did 100%. Just, bro, I've been around this shit for.
Well, if one brother's
100
doing
years.
it, the other. Like, Jake is so... The aggression came out of nowhere. The head size, the beard. He got older than his dad. He looks good, though. He's a good-looking guy now. But... And when Jake is asked and pressed by Woodley, go look at his reaction. Fear and terror. Every time Jake has to talk about PEDs, fear and terror, Logan, almost like no fear. Maybe because he's a dumb blonde, like, oh, what are you asking? But Logan, no fear. But I'm not going to go off intuitive. Derek Moore Plates and everyone who's like done their analysis on Logan, they all said he's on gear, right?
I mean, the thickness of the veins. The thick. Your veins don't get that thick in diameter like this quick. They get to go from this year to this year, and your thickness just goes like that because you trained a little more. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, he's a little dry too.
I don't even know. It's not about the dryness. He was always pretty dry. Like his vascularity changed drastically.
Is he small in person? Like, is his arm like this?
He's not.
It's not like that.
No, it's not like that.
He's like
tall.
lean like a runner.
Yeah, he's lean. But I'm saying like the thickness of your veins. Your veins, like testosterone, the increase is like gonna like make your veins.
Is it 10%
thicker.
more blood plasma too, right?
I don't know the exact details of it, but I'm telling you, like literally the diameter of your vein, the thickness of it increases through androgen usage.
Yeah,
And
and his are all connected too, right?
All connected.
Yeah,
What
like
do you mean all
even CrossFitters who are super lean and stuff, their veins can it's not like a spider web like Logan. His look like kind
all
of looks
veins-
synthetic.
Well, it's just. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
But I have seen natural bodies that look like Logan's, so I could give him the benefit of the doubt.
I think like
But
that minus
with
the veins.
most competitive dude on earth, Logan, the guy who said, after filming a dead body, I'm so competitive, I'm coming back, and he did it. He made $100 million. God bless him. But look at this: the most competitive dude on earth is not going to be competitive
I get it. Yeah.
because here's how you can find out everyone's on roids. When you find out amateur fighters who cannot pay rent are on roids. Imagine $1 million contracts. Honey, I'm signing $1 million boxing contract. I'm fighting that dude who's on steroids and EPO,
Yeah.
but I'm doing this naturally and I'll feed our kids. Nobody would fucking do that. And
That story doesn't make sense.
And when people say steroid people are cheaters, I swear most of them get into it just to be equalized. You know, oh, he's on shit, I'll be on shit, right? They don't get into it to have like an edge. They get into the sport, they go,
It's the
wait,
game.
here's the UFC and I'm at the amateur league, and amateur league, they're taking more roids than these guys. And when it's like the gym, fat dudes in the gym are taking roids. Everyone's taking, like random people who don't look like they lift take roids.
Yeah.
When I found out broke $5 an hour fighters are juiced for like some, you know, how they have a cage match in a fucking Wendy's or whatever the fuck they do.
In a Wendy's.
Or, you know, these fucking broke fighters.
Junior bacon cheeseburgers used to hit, bro. You know what I'm saying? From Wendy's.
Junior bacon. That's where your mind went.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie. It went there for a second. You never liked those?
No, your Baconator was good.
I try to throw you off. To be honest.
All right, check this out.
I love fucking with you.
No, if we're gonna talk about pork,
I like watching the
No,
adults.
you didn't throw me off. If we want to talk about pork,
No, no pork stuff.
Let's
No
talk
pork.
about Logan's wife.
No,
right?
okay, so
That's
Dylan
swine.
Dennis-
Let's talk about swine.
Okay.
You want to throw me off? We're back on track. Okay,
damn
you're
it,
rolling
bro.
with the fucking dirties. And you know what's funny? Go look at my Twitter history. I'm the only influencer who attacks everyone to correct their behavior. Right? When Logan had his marriage, go look at my Twitter. I said, everyone who shit talks him, you're all alone. God bless him.
Yeah.
May they last forever in Jesus' name. And everyone said, Zherka's changing. And I said, I don't want to be that guy. Let's leave that. And then I remembered he hates Christianity. He attacked it. Logan, did you see what he said? He kicked off Jenko and all that. I'm like, oh, this guy's a demon, right? Why did he even get married? Then I saw he got on one knee. And when I propose to my wife, I'll be standing. I'll be looking down at her like she's sucking my... Stop, bro. How do you fucking turn this off? Yo, enough, bro, enough.
Who is that?
Enough, bro. I'm on Bradley Martin podcast. I told you 10 times. He's literally fucking hearing it ring. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
Girlfriend. Dude,
You called her bro?
always.
He did the best thing he could have ever done, which is he doubled down and was like, fuck it, that's my girl. I love her.
What the fuck are we doing?
He
That's
had
the
to.
best thing?
He had to.
No, he didn't.
He had, of course.
I gave him a way out. Logan.
No, there's no way out, dude.
No, Logan's been training more than Dylan.
But look, here's the fucked up thing, right? I know maybe you don't have any love. You've never really loved a woman, have you?
I have, yeah.
You have.
Yeah. I know.
Truly.
You want me to go there in my mind? As soon as I go in there in my mind, I go, Logan, go, stay with her. I'm not gonna go in my mind and
You have
that's
to,
the
bro.
devil.
You have to be honest, though.
That's like saying Kanye should have stayed with Kim and
Okay, I'm not saying that. I don't know shit about that, but I'm saying
Kim's had less bodies than Logan's.
she had less bodies
Than Logan's.
than Logan's girl. Do you really think she slept with that many people though, or is she?
Dude, a lot of those guys are good looking.
But she's just posting. He's just posting shit. Like she was you're like, do you think she just slept with all?
Her
of them?
past shouldn't destroy Logan's future after Logan had fucking 4 years of therapy for Japan. For this, hey, I've been playing my whole life. And imagine when she saw the ring, the first thing she thought was a bit of guilt. Because she goes, men, they want something to protect. They're like golden retrievers. He's in that state, infatuation. She knew that the girl who deserves that ring got robbed. She knows it in her soul. Do you know why? When I have my girlfriend, she's so sweet, ballerina, perfect, never, like just in a library, just quiet and stuff. When I'm with her, before I fuck her, the first thing I literally look and I tear up a bit, not on my face, right? In my soul, I think to myself, there's a good dude out there that's not cheating on her. And here's Zherka. And I just went famous. So like, let me cheat a bit. And yo, check this out. I've never cheated in my life. And 2 long terms, never. And even the Twitch one, which is like amazing. The easiest thing on earth for me is loyalty, because I hate everyone. So I'll only have one not best friend, but one human would be my girlfriend, and we just stay home and shit. But Logan went through all that trauma. She knows his trauma. And she said, I don't care that I'm bringing you an 89% divorce rate. Because if a woman had many partners, statistically, you can even measure the percentage of how likely you are to stay with her. And then you look at Hollywood marriages that always fail. For small things, this is big thing. Like all the photos is going to fuck with Logan because he has a big ego and stuff. Logan has such a big ego that when KSI's fan base attacked him for years, instead of just clicking X, he dropped to his knees and said, my brother's enemy, come home. We're going to start Prime together just so your chat gets off my back. He was hated by the UK. The only way he ended that is the reconciliation with a black man, KSI, right?
You know that Logan is extremely smart, right?
What the? Nobody knows that.
How the fuck did he get there then?
He has a talent in entertainment, right? But let me tell you, okay, fine. For business, Prime?
Yes.
He blew me out the water with Prime.
Okay.
He is
so
smart.
you know he's smart.
For that.
So you don't
Nothing else.
So you don't think he is making a conscious, educated decision on this girl that he's saying this is the one? You don't think so?
No.
Do you think he really got that played?
You know what you're asking? A lawyer who goes 8 years in school, doctor, lawyer. Have you met lawyers who are fat and you look at them like you can't figure out macronutrients, calories in, calories out? They just can't do it. I'm not a fitness guy. They don't even want to try. I'm like, bro, you did 8 years of school. You can't do fucking basic math.
I see what you're saying.
Logan is like that. He's good at the business. He never once looked at the red pill statistics of dating. Dude, if Logan went to Myron and said, here's $10,000, crunch the numbers of how likely it is, not that Logan leaves her. Men do not leave women, right? Men will commit suicide before they leave women. Women leave for the smallest things, right? They're of the devil. Now look at this. If Logan crunched the numbers in a Myron calculator, I don't think there's one YouTuber who has a higher, and I don't want him to have a divorce. On Jesus' name, I want them to last and me look goofy as a pedophile looking Mario. I want to look stupid, but statistically, all that baggage she has, photos and stuff, even if it is just photos, it's Logan, the biggest ego on the internet. He doesn't want people like, you know how sad it is to have a marriage and say, my babies, I have a community, Logan has a community, my chat, I get to introduce you guys to my cope. She's my cope until I grow old. This is the one I want. And nobody wants her. The only person who was happy in that situation was me. Like when my chat hated my girlfriend, she was a streamer too. I found it hilarious. Like, she would be crying all night. She'd be like this, I don't think Joker 148 likes me. I'd be like, he's a moderator. We might have to time him out a bit. And she'd be crying, bro. It was so weird. Yeah, because she knows how much they saved my life, that chat. So she knew how much they meant to me, and she used to cry, they don't actually love you. They don't love you. They're just chatting. I'm like, they give me money. You take my money, you fucking dumb bitch. Look at this. Logan's ego is so fragile. He betrayed his brother for KSI just so UK gets off his back. So they stop throwing cans at him when he's in the UK and shit. He submit to KSI, and his excuse was, it's business. Come on. Who the fuck? Jake is looking him in the eye and saying, I don't want you to do this. It's a burden. A burden means like before bed, Jake thinks of it. In the morning, every comment, and those comments that tell Jake to jump off a bridge are from KSI's people. Not that he's guilty. That's how, the nature of the business war. Another thing Jake asked many times, not just behind the scenes, to get on Impulsive.
As a co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what he was asking? He was nowhere in life, losing fame, didn't know what to do with vlogging, and the Team 10 exploded or whatever the fuck those. Fousey got to go see those kids, the Team 10.
See, go smack them around.
Yeah, I want to see that. That's a cameo. But check it out. And they grew up now, so they could take more from Fousey. But now, when Jake was at his lowest, he didn't say, I want a job. I don't want money. He said, I want comfort. I want to be around my brother because my mother's not here. They're divorced. I'm in LA alone, and I'm with, like, Jake was just around some hoes and cloud chasers. He had no one, and he'd have, like, one big black guy as his fucking security guard, and then Jake would put a chain on and pretend to be black. You remember those days? Nothing's changed for Jake.
What year was that?
Doesn't matter. He's still doing it. He's still pretending to be black. But Jake, when he went, I don't know what to do with my life. I want to be impulsive. He wants this. This brotherhood we have, he wanted that from Logan. And Logan's like this. Because of my Japan thing, I don't trust you. I'm on my last thread, Jake. He's on his last thread, as in he's going to be canceled. He's like, this is my last chance. He didn't trust his brother. And everyone says, yeah, because he was chaotic. Would you trust Jake? I don't give a fuck. It's not about trust at that point. We're going rock bottom together. The fuck?
Family.
Yeah. My brother's been put in situations where they could lose their master's degree. They've been jobs, wives, everything. They could go to jail for me. I put them in weird situations, right? And it was like accidents and stuff when I was an idiot. They've never once hesitated. Both of them have never once hesitated to throw away their career and wife. No kids. They literally discard everything in their life. They don't, and you know how we're angry, we yell at each other? They zip up until I'm rescued. Logan never rescued Jake, so Jake's like, fuck it, I'm going to start beating the shit out of everyone.
And you're saying this based off of all the content you've watched over the years? Like
I psychoanalyzed them for like $100 donations every time I would predict. I'd say, Logan is going to get sweaty and nervous in 2 minutes. And my child would be like, what? You're like an idiot. I'd be like, I'm not pressing play until you put up the money and we do $100 bets and I get rich like this. And then you start fidgeting and stuff. It's so easy to read because when you do 5 years of bouncing, I'm reading people who have like poker faces, murderers. Logan's very easy to read, but nothing is more easier to read than when he talks to Jake on a podcast. And that's why they don't like to do it. They leak so much because they don't talk behind the scenes. If I was with my twin brother, he could just do this and I stop talking. If he looks at me a certain way and he doesn't have to... They have zero bond. They leak on a podcast and they look at Mike. Are we leaking too much? Dude, when Jake said on that last podcast, and by the way, their podcast is great. Because if you're wondering, Zherka, you kind of sound like a fan. I love Logan and Jake. They're so entertaining.
Yeah.
Their podcast is great.
Yeah.
And what I hate is the bitterness of Jake becoming that boxer. He didn't become a boxer. He became the older brother. That's why he sat down and said, you have to unpack trauma. You know what he was talking about. You're jealous of my fighting skills because I put in work and you fucked whores. Now you're playing catch up and you're in the WWE. You have a career path. And Logan's not really a fighter. He's like a compromiser. Hey, I'm a $100 million prime guy. Me, when it's time for my $100 million contract, I know I'm going to be like Jake and just slap a child and say, fuck this. Logan, people who compromise go to the top. Logan will have so much money because, hey, KSI, I know you're my family's enemy. Fuck it, let's make $100 million. I know it's breaking Jakey's soul. It's back in his subconscious. And what's crazy is it built Jake, if you think about it. If Logan didn't snake Jake, he wouldn't have fought like this. It's such a beautiful thing. Have you watched their stuff? Have you seen all their content? So, because when I got on the internet 4 years ago, everyone's telling me Logan Paul, and they were all laughing at me that I don't know. I didn't know what a PewDiePie was, nothing. But when I realized I could get rich reacting to them and just fucking predicting them, dude, I feel like they're like hamsters in a wheel for me. Now, yeah.
Let's we gotta move on a little bit. Who do you think's winning that fight?
No, I was gonna say, he said unpacked trauma. What did you think the unpacked trauma was? This is huge views for you.
In that podcast?
Yeah, where it got tense.
You talking about what they were like talking about the whole business problem and not being able to be here at the fight?
I think you have some trauma to unpack, Logan. And they said, should we say it live? And they said, no, let's keep it. That was for fighting, because they're arguing about who's better.
I mean,
Logan is clearly jealous of his brother
in the fighting aspect.
Yeah,
but he also succeeded much further.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know.
If Logan made $500 million, $1 billion, it's a male ego, meaning Logan can make $1 billion. If he's not the fighter in the family, he'll always feel under. That's how boys are. Like, would you rather have 10 million being a fighter or 20 million being a computer dork? Everyone, you know what I mean? There's the status of it, right?
Right.
And the confidence. And you could have $100 million like Bill Gates. You're not walking like Jake. Jake is confident shit. And Logan wants that archetype that I want to be the fighter.
You think that's what that trauma is?
Brothers are so competitive like that.
Well, I know they're competitive for sure.
Yeah.
So who do you think wins that fight?
Jake.
No. Oh, you're talking about between Logan and Jake?
Yeah, I think Jake would win.
Okay. So that fight, Logan and Jake, you think Jake wins?
Yeah.
What about Logan and Dennis?
Oh, definitely Logan.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Dennis, but man, I'm really doing a hit piece on Logan. Dude, he's like doing 2 years of professional training before he picks out an opponent who's eating like hot dogs, not training. Like, it's so... Don't you think Logan needs a real challenge? Like, because Dennis is like, oh, fuck, I'm fighting. Okay. Like, he's a cool guy. He's hilarious and stuff. But Logan's been training with professionals for 2 years. So don't you feel like it's a little snaky? And how come no one comments that? When Jake took on Fury, that's a man.
That was.
Yeah. The one thing that scared me is when Woodley stopped. Remember he rocked Jake and then he stopped? People said it's a fixed fight. Did you ever think Jake's fights were?
Yeah. I used to talk about that.
Yeah.
But when I interviewed Nate, it made me think they weren't because he said that they weren't.
Yeah. But Logan wanted to take his brother's Fury too. He wanted to take Fury.
They were arguing about and Nate too. They were arguing about the fights.
And Logan said, I've given you your fighters.
Yeah.
Logan, you didn't do Jake's push-ups. You didn't do Big Bear. You're 2 years late to this. I was watching Jake at the Gib. That's when I started watching him. I saw him training at Big Bear, and all the comment section was making fun of Jake Paul. And I was like, that's a real...
Well, didn't Logan do it first with KSI? Logan did the first fight.
But that wasn't boxing. That was like dudes with gloves on. Jake was the first... When I watched him in Big Bear, everyone's making
took it serious.
I saw Jake's jab, and I said, he shouldn't fight Gib. He's going to kill him. Jake is actually entering sport mode. Right, Jake Paul is the flagship of this fighting, whatever influence boxing is. And what's funny is the flagship's too far. Jake doesn't even fit in with these fucking clowns boxing. Jake's his own thing, right? He's like his own brand,
right?
And there's so much. Like, Logan gets the money, but every man wants to be paid.
Who do you think wins? Who do you think wins then, KSI or Jake Paul?
Are you kidding?
I'm asking you the question so you can answer, motherfucker.
Jake would rinse him.
I can say my answer too.
Do you agree? Jake would rinse him.
Yeah.
And I don't have one reason to hate KSI. I don't know anything about him.
I like him. He was nice as fuck to me when I met him.
When he keeps doing that thing, I'll fight Jake, I'll fight. It's so obvious he's never going to fight him. He's ducking and running, and he knows that's his money fight.
That's the biggest money fight.
Imagine running from the money fight. And what's the worst thing that can happen? Getting pieced up by Jake Paul? The dude who fights fucking professionals, spars 10 rounds with them a day, The dude who like fucking throws his fucking gum shield and keeps fighting, breaks shit and doesn't give a fuck. He's got that thing in him. He's like Chinese. He's got that dog in him.
It's all ego. It's all ego. Like none of them want to lose, obviously.
No. What other boxer in the game is like Jake? Like that goes
As far as YouTubers, none of
like
them.
mentally. If you could see boxing as a marriage of the heart and the fighting, Jake Paul married boxing.
So then why is
everyone else just fucked it, and then they fuck it and they leave. I'll do boxing and then I'll leave. Jake's like, I'm marrying you. We're 10 years in this business, 20 years. He went all in, and everyone, you're not actually good. He's great. Then your brother turns to you and says, I can beat you. He put like all that sweat equity. He did everything he's supposed to do. The older brother has to say like, congrats.
Do you think they're ever going to fight? I think they are.
What?
Logan and Jake. I'm willing to bet that happens eventually. I feel like it's the last fight.
I mean, if you're gonna bang his ex, they'll fight. Yeah, like they're already broken.
I feel like they've been. I don't know. Part of it has been kind of leading towards it, like even the confrontation on the podcast. That whole like, I feel like the stuff that they're doing is even leading towards it.
What do you mean leading? What do you mean? I don't see
the
that.
Content that they're creating, even
Oh, you think
like
it's a scripted argument?
I'm not saying it's a script. I'm just saying I'm not saying it's a script.
Or over sensationalized.
I'm just saying the fact that they sat down, had that conversation, filmed the podcast, wasn't live, said fuck it, post it.
Yeah, but how many times have I done that? Everyone when they're tired posts. Oh, I look cool here, and then you go, ooh, chat doesn't like me here. Like, have you've posted many videos where you're like, I don't want, never?
No, I just fucking post it.
Really? I'm like, dude, I said every slur under the sun. Why did I post that? And then the next day is the exact same way. Dude, if they fight in a boxing ring, that'll crack the internet. Because then Logan can say, I banged Alyssa. Or whatever that dumb bitch name is. She fell off the face of the earth. She's in that Amanda Cerny hole.
Oh my God, you're such a fun,
when I rewatched it, you didn't defend your friend.
Bro.
Isn't she your friend?
Amanda?
You've met her?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know her super well. She's
when I rewatched the podcast,
yeah,
I was like, I know this guy meets everyone. He's met her and stuff. And then I'm watching. I'm like, Brad is so based. You didn't defend her at all. I'm like, I looked at the camera. I'm like, you're a sweetheart, but sweetheart, you're a loser. I kept calling her a loser. And this is Brad. Next question. It was like the funniest shit I've ever seen. Because I'm like, this guy networks with everyone. And I'm like, this is the best way to do an interview. Where it's like, if I kill your friends, I attack them. You go, okay, treat everyone fair. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Well,
you're entitled to an opinion. Doesn't mean I agree with you. You know?
How hard can I go on Mike Malik right now? Are you going to defend
That's
him?
my guy, bro.
How you guys are close?
I like Mike.
Really?
Go hard. Just try it. Try it. I'll defend him.
He's kind of likable.
No, say what you're gonna say. Don't be a pussy all of a sudden.
I'm not a pussy. I just blanked when I thought of him.
Yeah, that's right.
He couldn't even get a porn star pregnant. He's
get a
fucking
porn
that
star
bitch all year, and then baby came out black.
Bro, I don't think he was trying to get her pregnant.
No, that guy's a raw dogger. He raw dogs.
Do you think he was trying to get her pregnant? Because you can raw dog, take it out. You know what I'm saying? Psh,
no, he definitely busted.
Shoot it out. Ask other guys how far they can shoot it.
He looks like he doesn't have self-control. Like, ugh.
You think he's just nuts?
With Lana Rhodes, he's never busted like multiple times a week.
I have no idea. I'm not asking about that shit.
He busted loads, but the black sperm pushed it out.
Stop it, dude.
You think she was fucking both of them at the same time? I think.
I have no idea. I'm not that involved in their relationship. But go ahead. What are you going to say about him?
When the baby comes out, you have to the doctor goes, the fifth vital. It's yours. It's your black baby. And Mike is like, oh. He's a book. He has this gay book.
Yeah, he has a book. That's what you got to say about Mike? He was nice.
I actually like the guy.
Yeah, he was nice to you.
No, I'm trying to be a villain, bro.
Why? Well, why don't you try to be a good
Here's
guy?
Here's why. Anytime I'm charitable with people, I was going to say this earlier too. Now I remember. Every collaboration I've ever had with large people up until recently has always been no one's ever given me a handout. So I attack them until they platform me. The whole internet, to even guys who hate me, type, you afraid to have Zherka on? You afraid, you little pussy? And the ego of the YouTuber goes, I'll have my security. Yeah, I'm not afraid, Zherka. Come talk to me. Every collaboration I've had was forcing my way into them. No consent. Like, you're a fucking pussy and shit like that. You have no idea. When I think of Mike Malek, I will never be able to have one YouTube vlog with him. You know that. You know, even if we're friends, he'd say, after what you did to me, John,
No.
I have to talk like a New Jersey Jewish woman.
I don't think he would. I don't think he would.
He would never do a vlog with me.
No. I think he might.
No. He's a business guy.
You think because of his relationship to Logan?
The only way I can ever have that vlog collaboration that I'm trying to get right now, Mike, help me. Now look at this. No, not even Logan. He just doesn't like obnoxious people, right? I'll make you viral. Look at this, right? And I won't take 20%. That's so evil. But look, every collaboration has been these liberal types, you know, that are like, I don't know what a whore is. Like Mike, they've all left me poor in every workplace environment. But on streaming, dude, I either attack you until your audience says you're a pussy, get on a call with Zherka, or I take your woman. I've taken so many YouTubers' women, and I never fucked them. I would go live, they're whispering in my ear, and I go, no way, I love that YouTuber. He's huge. He has like 10 million. And they would watch because they're like, you know how everyone shares their women out here? I would know all of his dirty secrets in the bedroom with that girl. Not just humiliation, like when he's drunk and did something inappropriate. And then I would look at the camera with that girl that they're texting, and I would show that I'm scrolling through her Twitter DMs, as in, I know exactly what you guys did and what you fucked her when she was drunk, but you were drunk and blah. I know all your mess. And I'm just like this. And then I look at the camera and I go, I like that guy. I think he's going to platform me, because I'd be so mad if he didn't. Every collaboration I ever got was like literally forcing people's hands behind the scenes, because they're all liberal types.
You didn't force me.
Mike Malek, if I attack him for 2 years straight, you know how much I'm going to grow? He's going to submit. He's going to be, all right, let's get the vlog done. Once you do one vlog with me, I'm a puppy. I leave you alone forever.
It's kind of like a bitch ass thing to do.
What's my other option? How do I cross-pollinate viewership?
Yeah, but it's like, but just be better. Don't be a pussy. I'm gonna be honest, keep it 1,000 with you right now. That's some lame shit, because listen, hold on, let me finish. I'll tell you why. That's like, I was playing Overwatch, and I want to create Overwatch awareness because I think more people should play Overwatch. Shout out Steve will do it. The problem is this. No, because I've been playing Overwatch lately on Twitch. So anyways, listen. And I have it. Yeah, you were top 500? God damn, yo, I'll get your thing if you still play. But anyways,
XQC's game?
What's that?
XQC's Overwatch?
Yeah, he played that. Yeah, Tim Tapman played it. Anyways, so I've been playing Overwatch, and there's this dude who was a fan who jumped in my Discord and then tried to get in the games. He got in a game and he was just super loud talking all this shit, right? And I was like, all right, fuck this guy, not gonna invite him next time. I'm on stream and he's like sending me whispers because he was added as a friend, and he's like, invite me, and it's like a bitch ass move.
Well, I've never whispered.
No. I'm not saying whispering. I'm just giving you an example. The way he was moving to try to gather attention while I was on stream.
This is not the scenario.
But that's what you're saying.
No, 0%.
You're saying you're gonna pressure someone into working.
No, look. This is the scenario. I joined Twitch. They said, Zherka's getting us a lot of views. Put him on the podcast with these 5 people.
Okay.
These 5 people, even when I was kind and they had a blast with me, because I'm red pill, the only red pill guy back then, way before Andrew Tate, right? The first guy to say, woman, shut the fuck up. I wouldn't say it to my fucking hosts and coworkers, say it to randoms and shit. These 4, even if I wasn't a risk to a brand deal, I was doing everything correct, they would all leave the lunch table. And I love being alone, so that's good. But what does that really do? Twitch admins target me for bans because I don't have connections to keep me in the industry. That's why Trainwreck saved my life. When I can't pay rent and I keep getting 6-month bans because of they're doing that blue pill thing every time, and I'm playing fair. I would call the host and I'd be like, do you want me to be softer? Right? When you get abandoned from every single job I've ever had, I lost for one kind of sexist little joke. And then
what was it? One kind of sexist, probably like a.
I'm getting banned for jokes that everyone's laughing except one bitter bitch. Could be Mike Malek, could be like a liberal woman and stuff. Bro, when you see that you get evicted, so you lose your girlfriend because you keep arguing with her, and it's all because of one Mike Malek at work. Zherka, I don't know. Zherka's jokes are a little too edgy, and he said whore, and we can't define whore. Those guys destroyed my life. Now I'm reeling them in, and they're taking all the bait. He's responding to me. It's perfect right now. Did you see what he responded?
What did he respond?
He said, Zherka, this is the craziest thing.
Was this the one on my pod?
No. messaged me on Twitter, unblocked me with Logan at the same time. They had me blocked. And he messages me on Twitter. He saw in that stream where I said, they're challenging me to boxing matches in that stream. And I said, I'm making money. I'm building my documentary with DataIQ, my website for the Zherka official.com. And so I'm doing all these things and I'm in New York and all that. And then Boston, all these places. And it's like, I would lose like $5,000 a day just to like kill these plans. He sniped me out in that moment and sent me, Logan Paul will fight you for $50,000 if you win. If you last one round with him, because he knew I'm not going to take it to go to Puerto Rico because I'm doing all these things, right? It would be like the worst. I would lose so much money, and the crypto kind of guy, I'd have to trust that he pays me and stuff. No one's allowed to know about it. Nobody. Not their team, not the world. It's just a fight between us because he was mad. I was saying Jake Paul's the best. Logan is a bitch on Twitter. And so he got angry and he's like, I could take him one round or whatever.
Wait, but they weren't going to film anything?
No.
We should go do it, dude.
Here's the story. They thought I would never take that because he's training with professionals for 2 years. And, they think I'm like some NFL player. Like, I'll throw a ball and shit, like those retards who like they're not durable. As soon as he said that, my team hated this because they know how much they're losing. Everyone's losing if I go to Puerto Rico. I said, send contract. Bloop. And he snaked me so bad because he knew all that filming I was doing that I leaked on the Island Boys thing or the Aiden Ross.
Wait, is it DM?
I'll show you the whole thing after.
Okay.
As soon as I send, this is like a fucking 4-page contract. This is so quick to write, right? Send contract. That's all I said. 1 week, no answer. So I lost so much money because I'm like a half foot out the door. And then my team said, you shouldn't trust these crypto type people because they won't pay you. They have so much power to just, they go in with lawyers. But in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, it's a money fight. Nobody got to know. I'm just going to fucking, In my head, I'm thinking like, I told 4 of my team members, I'm like, Mike Malek, he unblocked me. He's cool. He's not going to take a week. It'll be tomorrow. We're waiting on it, right? Then he sends the contract. And I'll show you after. It's the funniest, the worst contract you'll ever read, right?
This is real.
It's all on Twitter. It's all leaked. It was on his last YouTube vlog, Mike Malek's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of this shit.
Yeah. And by the way, 50,000 is chump change, right? But I hated the fact that it was like, a dude smoking cigarettes, not fighting, not doing anything, fighting a dude who's training 2 years with professionals or 3 years, whatever it is. When I instinctively said, let's go, respect that dude. Like, don't fucking 7 days and then to write a fucking bogus contract. In my head, I'm thinking, and my team is like, dude, you're not in sports. You're like a fucking street guy and stuff. And this is a sport. I know boxing. But man, that was the first time that I'm like, I think he unblocked me. He's going to be genuine. He's going to do it right away. I missed 6 or 7 days of 3 supercars I rented, waiting to fucking think I'm going to Puerto Rico and shit.
Why not just do it consecutively?
What do you mean?
While you're waiting.
Because I immediately flew out of New York. I left New York, right? Because I was thinking this is real. I'm going to go fucking LA. And you know what's funny? As soon as I got the contract, my whole team laughed at me. So like, dude, like they're taking you for a ride and shit. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, wait a minute. If Logan wants me, because he knows like I'm not doing any sports right now, who is he fighting right now? And then I looked, it was, Dylan. Oh, that's who Logan is. He'll do 3 years of training with professionals. Hey, get off the couch and fight me. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Cigarette. That's what he did to Dylan Dennis. Jake Fury. Fury's a real fucking boxer. Fought Fury. Like, This is fucking ridiculous. KSI fought a dude dying of cancer, the Mexican kid. Like, what are you promoting?
You agree to it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want to see.
Well, I don't even get it. So KSI is doing all that training in the gym it's like he's fighting a moving bag. It's like he doesn't
I just want him to fight Jake.
No,
That's it.
They should actually be challenging people. When influencer boxing, it's so obvious how stacked it is on one side. Like Dylan Dennis is like, first of all, he's not even known for striking, right?
Not at all. Jiu-jitsu is great.
Yeah, which you know how that is. Usually you're fast twitch or you're a wrestler. Usually if you're a wrestler or jiu-jitsu or grappler, if you're that, usually you're not that kinetic with the striking. So I think Logan's going to win this. And I think the whole world doesn't realize it's so unfair, that fight. That is just so unfair.
Yeah.
It's so, and people are thinking he's MMA, so that's boxing. That's a little boxing. No, it's not MMA. The stance is squared up like this, and you're waiting for a takedown. And MMA striking is so fucking different. People think it's slightly different.
Who wins an MMA fight, Dennis or Logan Paul?
Logan can wrestle. He's strong, grip strength, but Dennis black belt. He's going to submit his ass.
Yeah,
right? And Logan would never like be in a room with him like that. He wouldn't risk that in front of cameras. You know what I mean? With a black belt.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't.
Yeah, I think Dennis would kill him. But yeah, I think this fight is like, it's so obvious Logan's going to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to bet on it. For sure, I'm going to bet on it. Yeah. So the mic thing, I actually really want to see this shit. You get to show me.
Right
I
now?
guess, yeah, I want to see
Don't
it.
leak anything. I don't want to be in trouble with my team.
I won't.
Because I have no idea how this shit works.
But I do want to see this shit because I want a reaction. We'll see.
Look at this. And look at dates.
Okay.
And don't go too high up because that's me yelling at him for the demonic Jake Paul.
Okay.
I forgave Jake.
What is this? Yo, what's okay? Yeah, okay. It's on the 9th. Logan seems prepared to make the following offer to John Zherka.
You didn't see this on his vlog? He posted it.
No.
I was so happy.
50,000. He said send contract. Okay.
The last thing I said. Read the last thing.
Which one?
I said on site. When I see Malek or Logan, I'm going viral.
Send contract. Okay, let me see. I'm
going to go full G7 on
something. You're going to slap him like Shaq Doherty? Would you slap one of them? What if the security just fucks you up?
Wait, if I slap them, don't I like just benefit from that? Like what?
I mean, the security might fuck you up before you get close.
I've been fucked up before.
I'm just saying.
I've been fucked up for
They're
free.
for sure
I've been fucked up for free.
But it's gonna be like this. He's over there, and they're just gonna keep walking this way, and they're gonna just fuck you up.
I want to hear something
there.
crazy. You agree that a boxing match? Is this what Sneako does?
I'm sorry,
I'm listening, bro.
No.
I'm listening.
But I'm invested in this too.
Yeah, but they're laughing at me. They're like, "Oh, Brad is
I'm sorry.
egoing him." All right?
I'm sorry.
Oh, when you do that, I think you're going to my gallery. At least show me.
Can I just? I want to read the rest of this.
Because if you go to my gallery, it's not like I can beat you up, bro. Had 48 cigarettes and a bunch of coke yesterday.
I know. I'm not gonna.
I'm tired. I'm not
working
John
on
Jones,
that.
bro. Which is the greatest of all time. John Jones is the greatest of all time. But what I was gonna say is, you agree? Should I just talk to you guys? This is fucking brutal. You guys agree? MMA striking and boxing completely different, right? This is like night and day. Man, I'm talking to the camera guy. What the fuck am I doing?
Dude, you're a streamer. Aren't you good at this shit? Why are you sweating, bitch? Keep going.
Now I'm his bitch. I gotta keep.
No,
going.
not my bitch. But
Yeah,
like,
let me bend over.
bro, you're a fucking streamer. You got this shit. Come on.
I want to do it.
I have to read.
I gotta talk to the bots.
You gotta talk to the viewers, dude. You got this shit.
Why am I so cozy here that I yell? This is the only place where I'm screaming. Wait. Why are you smiling like that, bro?
There's a lot of shit going on there. Like you were trying to. It sounded like you were kind of reasoning with him a little bit.
This is when I'm in New York filming.
I don't know.
I thought it was gonna be the next day. And check this out.
Why would you fly to LA and not fly to Miami?
This is because my stuff's in LA, in Devonshire.
Yeah, but you had to go to fucking the next day. You got to go to Puerto
Miami.
Rico.
I don't live in Miami.
Yeah, but that's the next stop to fucking Puerto Rico.
I would still go home for my stuff.
Fuck your stuff. You're gonna go fight him.
I'm gonna go without.
Yeah, you don't eat when you fight him.
He's been training 2 years with professionals. I don't get a bag of.
You're gonna smack a line and go fight him.
I was thinking, bro.
Honestly, I wouldn't do that.
Here's the scariest thing. Why I feel guilty. 1.4 million people watched our episode. None of them did. They didn't get inspired. They just laughed at my miseries. Except Fousey Tube.
Oh, no.
Did you see the clip? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's a clip of Fousey Tube with Amaranth, and they're driving, and they're shit-talking me because I'm going so famous. And I said this. I said, shut up, bitch, or something like that to Amaranth, right? I don't know what I said. And they're shit-talking me back. And Fousey was dead.
You were on the phone?
No, it was just Twitter. Like, I saw her picture on the timeline. I said, fucking catfish. And something like that.
So but what do you mean they're driving and they're on?
So some fan page posted Amaranth's picture. I said catfish, and the chat told them while they were live. And
Got
so
it.
Responded.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they just hear everything. And Fousey's sober. You can see in the clip. And then in the clip, they start talking about Zherka and how viral, 800 million TikTok searches a couple of weeks and shit, doesn't have a TikTok, all that. And
Wait, did they say that? Or you just making that shit up?
Making that up, man.
Okay.
It's real, bro. You can
God damn, bro.
keep this phone on you.
You're making some shit up.
No, it's real. I literally did 100 million in a week for fresh
Yeah, but
shit.
were they saying that?
Oh, no. I just add that.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
That's what they wanted to say.
Jesus
They were
Christ.
saying Zherka.
Was there anything even said about you?
No, they were talking about you. Hold on. They did. They said John Zherka is only popping off because he just shit talks everyone. Everyone wants to see that.
Is that part true?
Yeah.
That's what was said.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but as Fousey's saying that, Fousey's like, yeah, and people love it because he's on. So no wonder they're gonna watch that. That's interesting. And Fousey has this very sad look in his face, like I used to do drugs, interesting, and now I'm more like sober. And I'm like seeing it. I'm like, am I looking in too much? And as soon as he said, yeah, but Zherka does, that's why everyone like, whoa, his content's so great. But she interrupts him, Amaranth, and she goes, yeah, everyone just wants to see a Giga Chad calling women bitches. And you can see Fousey's eyes. They're going to edit this.
He said that?
No, she said that. She said, Amaranth.
Are you making this up?
I swear.
Amaranth said everyone wants to see a Giga Chad
About me.
make.
Because she was trying to make fun of chat, as in they're all losers, they're ugly, and they can live through this one incel that turned out to look good. Right?
Okay.
As in we all hate women. I do hate women. Am I allowed? I don't give a fuck, bro. They demonetize me, bro.
I love women.
You do?
Love them.
What do you love about them?
Everything.
Do you love that they've never produced one genius, philosopher, engineer, artist? They've lost at everything. Even Gordon Ramsay can cook better than women. They're not even chefs. They can't even cook. Right?
Yeah, but like without women though, this should be so boring, bro.
No, it wouldn't.
It would. You think a bunch of dudes take all women out of it, okay? Mr. Women Suck. Take all women out of here. Is that good?
Take all
You're
women
gonna talk
out
about how far you can shoot your nut with everyone?
What happens when all women leave my house when I'm alone? I fuck this couch.
You're
Men
gonna fuck
literally.
a couch.
You've never humped this part of the couch
No,
where you
bro.
put your dick.
What the
When you're
fuck?
sleeping, when you're taking a nap.
What are you
Every
talking
man
about?
on earth, when their wife or girlfriend's not home, they do a bit of humping and
Bro,
it's
you fucked
comforting.
a couch?
Dude, you fuck pillows. People fuck shit.
I've never fucked a pillow, dude.
It's not fuck,
or a
it's
couch.
Humping. It's humping.
I've never humped a pillow
Like
or
with
a
your
couch.
pajamas on and shit.
No, dude, no. That's what I'm saying. Take
What
all-
have you humped?
women? Women.
When they're not here,
But hold on.
having their hands
So
in
you
their...
talking about humping a fucking couch, bro? I don't do that. I don't think that's normal. It's not a normal action.
If you crash on your bed and there's a pillow
okay,
right here,
it's a pillow.
and your hits the pillow and it's soft, you don't kind of just like give the pillow some.
No, dude, that's humping a fucking pillow on a
You
bed.
don't have spontaneous erections on testosterone,
I mean, I'll like grab and like stretch my shit out because it's like gets kind of clumped up. I'll like.
but you're
loosen
never
it
like
up.
like a stress ball, bro. You're never just like this.
No, bro. Like I'll like right now, like my dick a little to the left, so I'll like push it to the side. I'll like pull it down so there's more space, but I don't grab it and go twist my ball sack and shit. I'm not doing that. Never done that.
There's a meme of Homer Simpson men. They always have their hand in their pants. You know that meme?
Yeah, like I
Like,
correct my shit. Like I correct it so it's more comfortable in the boxers.
I know someone out there knows what I'm talking about. If you out there are not the top comment, I know.
Maybe they're on the South Pole.
You know what kills me? The ones that I
Think
caught.
about it. They're probably in the South Pole.
Yeah, they're probably southward. But when I look at the camera, I said, "Are you squeezing?" And then you realize, "Oh, Zherka's right." They're never gonna come clean,
Okay.
even as anonymous accounts.
Okay,
so
but
no
that-
one's hearing what I'm saying.
But that's also not f***ing a couch or humping a couch or
if
humping a
women
pillow.
left the house, it's not that bad, bro. It doesn't even talk. It doesn't
Dude,
piss you
but
off.
that's what I'm saying. So okay,
As in, this
okay.
could be a doll, a sex
So
doll.
if you really hated women though, like okay, they're all gone. Now what?
Now we can go back to building architecture. What?
And what? And what else though? What else is gonna happen? Exactly, fucker. Exactly. Look at you.
Peace on earth.
Stop. No, stop. It's not peace on earth. Women are great.
Women are awesome.
They
Yeah.
are fucking great, man. Come on. Like half the shit people do is like to try to get love from a woman or try to create some shit so they can like impress a woman. not saying that's always the best reason, but that's a reality. Like
No,
if there weren't women, you wouldn't be doing 99%.
No, why I feel
of shit.
phony is I'm like the one guy that's like, I have multiple scenarios where they'll go to jail for me, locked up for me. Like their lives get destroyed and I come out clean. And I've seen those women do that for me, right? But I had to really put Zherka brain in there. Like I had to spend time with them, mold them. But yeah, I've seen good women, right? They're just annoying, right? Clingy and shit. I like clingy, but it's like also like is it the worst thing on earth to slap a woman? Is it the worst thing? Because here's my argument. I've never hit a woman, but I was thinking the other day, don't brothers and sisters slap each other? And
But they're kids, though.
But they love each other.
They're kids, though.
No, adults have slapped each other at Thanksgiving. They love each other to death still. Why can't
That's like family.
A wife isn't?
A wife is, but like...
So why can't I slap my wife?
Because...
I won. No one can answer this.
You can't win that. No,
I can slap my sister, but not my wife?
No. I'm not saying you can slap your sister either. I'm saying that like you...
No, if you do, it's not the end of the world. Like,
well, it could be the end of that
same
relationship with your fucking sister, but the reality is like you're crossing a line, right? Whether it's man or female, if you're crossing a line that's like you might just push someone too far.
Yeah.
You can't win that one. Sorry, I won't let you. Why do you like enjoy going so hard?
I'm a free speech guy, not an absolutist, but I want it back our way, and I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be Dave Chappelle and these guys who play in that. Like, here's the truth. If I was limited like Dave Chappelle and I had that big money and stuff and I had to do a skit like Dave, he's so much funnier than me. Unlimited. Dude, I'm the funniest person on earth right now. I swear to God, there's this freedom of all my jobs, 30 jobs I got banned for these kind of jokes, and they were very mild. Then banned on Twitch, then lost my apartment, lost girl, all of my trauma boiled down to that day I went on No Jumper Adam 22, and I sat down and I said, I'm banned off Twitch. I could wait 4 months when they decide to bring me back. I said, I'm gonna unleash here. I'm already 99%, go 1,000%, and I got no money, but I know the whole world is going to say John Zherka is the funniest guy on the internet. And that's why I beef everyone, by the way, because it's like, if you spend 10 minutes watching my clips, I have like 90% conversion rate. Like Andrew Tate made me rich. When they attacked me, a dork, I said, oh, it's time to get rich. Their fans attacked me for 24 hours. And then I released my dating program. He breaks down everything scientifically, psychologically. He doesn't just say, top G, get pussy and shit. And they go, oh shit, there's more to him. As soon as they dig into that, you have no idea how happy I am to be the one guy who has no network, no friends. Because, he says crazy shit. But I can just attack people and steal their fans. Because then, let's say, if I attack KSI on a huge platform, let's say this has got like 500,000 views right now. If I attack KSI, that whole UK audience would have to be forced to find out who I am. And UK are so toxic. Have you seen those kind of gamers? So I can steal a lot of the UK. Australia, same thing.
So you're finding pride in being like a fucking piece of shit that tears other people down to build themselves up?
When I attack people, go watch how I do it. They're never torn down. Unless they shot me first. Then I unload the dog pile. Like for Malek, he shot first. He attacked the right wing on Pearl. And, that takes away from our money. And they went for the blue side. So I pulled it back. And that's just how politics works. When I attack people, literally in 2 days, we're like best friends. But they never respond with... They respond with, let's report him. Let's mass report him. I'm going to call. I know someone in LA for years in LA. I hate leakiness. I would come here with a bunch of people telling me we're going to work, and I'd walk around town alone for 4 or 5 days and fly back home because it's always flakes and stuff like that. I was always black sheep. Everywhere I go in LA right now, I swear I'm not joking. Ask him. These guys, he took the teenagers that work at Panda's house to some teen party, and everyone recognized them from my stream. I get stopped 30, 40 times a day. I went to that fucking hookah lounge that LA people go to. How much do you get stopped? Everyone uses YouTube in LA. It's not like New York. Like
Yeah, my biggest audience out here.
So you get stopped everywhere you go.
Yeah, depending on the demographic, yeah.
The scariest thing, because I thought Miami was like, 5, 6 people a day if I walk around for a couple hours. Here, everywhere. I could be even like in the remote places. I could be wearing a hoodie. So here they're social media freaks.
Do they ever mention the podcast?
Always yours. Everyone I run into, like that is like my, what's that? The Super Bowl for me.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was my best performance too, because like, I really wanted to release the truth, the cycle. I just got it all out, and I feel free. When I know I'm not, I feel safe. And number two, if I'm pushing free speech boundaries and I can joke more in that direction, now I get even funnier and more powerful. But really, at the end of the day, more free speech means I can bring the Bible back into elementary schools, because what's in that Bible is not very politically correct. To have the Bible in elementary schools, and so my kids don't inherit the beast system that fucked me up. I don't want them to ever feel what you felt, what we all felt.
Hold on. Hold on. You know what's really ruined? It's just so ironic because we're on these platforms where they're likely seeing this. The fucking internet has ruined the world in a sense. It has ruined dating, has ruined relationships, has ruined people's attention spans in relationships, out of relationships. It's this shit that we're actually creating on that has ruined all this shit.
Well, if it's the internet, what if Zherka was in charge and I forced every channel has to be Christian? I would fix every problem. So it's not the internet. It's that ideologies pushed through that beast system of the internet, the Logan Paul system. And Logan Paul's promoting to millions 50-50 partnership.
Did he say on a podcast that he didn't have her sign a prenup? Is that something he said, or is that something I'm making up that I thought I heard?
I thought I heard that he did. He guarded his money. He's not that dumb.
Yeah.
He's going to take 50%?
I don't know if I read it somewhere or saw it somewhere.
I think KSI takes that.
50%. 50% of what?
Jake's soul.
No.
Check this out.
God.
But check this out, Brad. If you've ever wondered why you and I have gone through so many chicks, and let's be honest, let's be super fair, you've had like 10, 15 sweethearts that would die for you. You've had that, because I have had it, and I was way less than you, and you have everything. And you have that temperament where like you'll hear a bitch out. You're even kinder than me. But now check it out. It hurts to admit this, but a lot of Chads have to admit this. It's not like you abandoned them. You went back to business, right? They interrupt the business. You want to be a big YouTuber and stuff. You've had 10 women. Think of all the women you've had. Did they all fail? No, a lot of them won, but you weren't ready. You're like, I want to do business. I want to do selfish shit, right?
Yeah.
If you really think about these high value males like us, it's not that those guys watching, they don't have women. But the high value guys, we run through the good ones and then we just, wander off. It's horrible. Why? Because we grow up thinking like, she's got 50%. She could take my kid. It's all in the subconscious. But if you had a system where she's literally under you, like, close your eyes and imagine your wife is an assistant. Imagine your wife is an assistant. Hire a hot assistant, chill with her for a month, and you'll know what it's like to have a real marriage. Now you're thinking of a hot assistant that you fell in love with.
No.
I fall in love with.
I would never. I can't
Really?
do that shit. Nah.
Check this out.
But the idea, I see what you're saying.
If you have money, hire an assistant for 1 month and make her attractive enough to, when you squint, you want to fuck her. Like, make her attractive enough. The way she moves around the house, the way she reminds you she got your fucking laundry done and socks, and you go, oh my God, I'm not late for the gym today. I can film with Zherka. And she actually, what the fuck? She just handed me clean underwear. Holy, she saved me 30 minutes. When you feel that with the assistant, you will never do a 50-50 relationship. If you find yourself in that 50-50 situation, it's not like Zherka wants to have authority over her because it turns him on. No, you know what turns me on? If I go in the passenger seat, I kick my feet up, I go, babe, where are you taking me to eat? And I just play Pokemon Go or some shit, but she'd be turned off and she'd fucking discard me. How many girls in my past have I had total authority over. Almost all ever since I, became a bouncer and crazy and traumatized. But how many of them have I sacrificed everything? When they give me everything, I give them everything. So that's why I was so attractive in my city when they're like the biggest degenerate, evil fight. I used to fight people who I knew would fucking kill me, right? Because I say, if you beat me up and you beat the shit out of me on a one-on-one, I'll never lose. I'll come and jump you with 10 guys and beat the shit out of you. This is like the only time I broke. I hate jumpings. I want to erase that history. You know what I mean?
You're
right?
so
Which is funny. That bluff was great because no one fucked with me. They're like, oh, he's got good cocaine. He's fucking Colombian rocket fuel. But when a woman shows genuine burning desire, you give her the ring. Genuine burning desire means everything. She has to give you literally everything. This is if you have a 50-50 partnership and Zherka comes to kill your children in your home. Bradley, there's people here, and she's panicking. In a 50-50 system, she's used to that. You say, we're going to go out by the garage, and she starts arguing. No, there could be someone there. Everyone's dead because of that stupid bitch.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And look at this. Your son, 50-50, you're like being your friends with your son. Boom, he got hit by a fucking
Yeah, but this
truck.
is like, okay, but this is
But when you say to your son, hey, don't go on the street, you save his life.
but you're using like a very extreme moment where it's like in that moment, if like let's say I'm going
That
by
extreme moment is when she cheats.
we're talking about someone coming shooting, like I'm not saying we're having this. I'm saying shut the fuck up and come with me. Like
But
I'm not.
she's going to say no.
No,
because she doesn't trust you because you're 50-50 with her for 10 years. She's conditioned to win arguments with you. Honey,
It's not an argument. Then you change. You say, listen, it's not.
what are you
come
going to
here.
do when you step that way and she doesn't budge? She goes, no, our kids are going to go through that garage.
Bro, that's not happening.
Women freeze.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab her and be like, yo, you're coming this way. The fuck?
No, you have to grab your kids. Like I'm from war, refugee, so my parents would hold kids. You're holding kids. You can't grab her. What, are you going to leave her behind?
Fucking hit her with a boot and kick her that
Now
way.
your kids are dead. You're taking too long. In times
Well,
of emergency,
realistically, I would have been strapped already. I'd have been shooting back. What do you think about the Maui stuff? Are you on the side of the laser beams and shit?
what is it?
The Maui, the fire in Maui's burning all the buildings, people's
Oh,
homes.
is this like koalas are dying? I have to send money to the
No,
fucking
you didn't hear about this shit?
No.
The fires and like taking out all the houses in Maui.
Who gives a fuck? They're rich. Aren't they?
No,
Maui?
no.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Malibu. Oh, shit.
Malibu,
I'm thinking-
maybe.
Yeah, burn
Yeah,
that place.
Malibu probably. No, but you didn't hear about the fires and everyone's saying like there's like they're like laser beams and like burning this shit so that rich people can buy the land up cheap.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah,
You would
believe
believe
that.
that
I would because do you believe in monopolies?
for sure.
Yeah, so you already know they're cheating. Like, it's so evil,
Yeah.
right? And
But you don't know what I'm talking about right now?
no,
Interesting. Fuck. Everything on
I don't even watch TV or anything. All I do
you
is
just-
read books.
well,
4 hours
clearly
a day.
not. You know everything about the social media stuff.
No,
too.
no, I only 4 hours a day, every day. I will not concentrate. I will it's called soft read, like playfully read. Go at the pace that is for my morning. And if I'm experiencing resistance and fog, I let it go and come back to 30 minutes. And I'm addicted to books. And I started reading books last year after I had a total fucking crisis, right? When I was studying Sigmund Freud, he said everything's psychosexual. So everything. So if you do a cigarette like Zherka or Andrew with a cigar, it's an oral fixation, like biting your nails. You're sucking your mama's titty. He said you are seeking comfort. Weed, cigarette, stuff. Oral fixations means some trauma, some deep, deep trauma. And the more I looked into this, the more I realized the G in Freemasonry, these guys rule the world, is generative principle, like degenerate, like sex, right? That's why they wear the Egyptian style apron that covers the third eye, the penis, the life force energy and stuff. When I learned about everything in the world being sexual, I read Masonic monitors that talked about semen retention in a different way. And they said your blood cells regenerate when you retain semen for months. Do you believe that?
Your blood cells regenerate?
Yeah, as in you can stay more youthful. Like one of the biggest no-nos in the past was passing your waters, right? Do you know why women can have multiple orgasms? Because you're never supposed to.
I've done this. I talked to Mike about
edging,
it when I was on the
right?
pod. I guess
Yeah,
that's what he said it was.
Yeah, and go look.
I could almost fly.
What do you mean?
I was almost able to fly when I did this, like at the end of 2 months.
Like, how long have you gone? I don't even remember my days. It was such a fog to me.
2 months.
Without busting, but you're fucked.
Yeah, I did for 2 months.
Poor girl. Who's the girl? She's like a 100-pound girl. Just gave all that electricity. You didn't bust.
2 months.
You didn't.
Bro, I stopped. I had to stop
Why?
because I was trying to see how long I could do it for. That was the point.
That's 60 days.
Yes, I know. That's 2 months. 30 plus.
Is that the
maybe
most?
like 62 days.
Was it the most money you made or no? This is
You talking about during that time?
Yeah. Was it big?
What about the most money I made? I definitely, if I look back on that time, I definitely like felt really good. Like in the gym, mentally, I definitely felt really good.
Who got the prize shot?
I like.
Who got the nut? No, yeah.
Who got it? I think it was Logan's wife.
No. Nina? Nah,
Is that her name?
Yeah, Nina.
I don't dislike Logan's wife. I watched Impulsive, so I'm a fan of his. Meaning, I'm a fan in a sense where I can see boy, brother. Reminds me a bit of, not my brothers, but I can just see the pattern. Nina is an outsider. All the fans Logan has that it's attacking his wife, they're not attacking because they dislike her. They're attacking that she had the balls to replace the good girl that deserves Logan. You know what I mean? And let's be honest, dude.
But it's fucked because we speak from an outside perspective where we don't. She could be a great person. Look, you want to say whatever about all the stuff, fine.
If
but
she's a great person, how come nobody knows about it? Like, does she have a charity? You know
what do you mean? If she's a great person, I don't
Mother
know.
Teresa, my Albanian Catholic, she's like a saint and stuff like that. You can make your arguments online if you like her or not. But like her reputation was kind of just partying. It wasn't saving kittens.
Yeah, reputation doesn't necessarily always like mean who the person is in that. I mean, listen, if she continues, like I said, if they got married and this shit was coming out.
Let's say you and
Fuck.
if we had a child, right? Right.
That's
now,
weird, but yeah.
Yeah. Imagine out of Bradley's butthole.
Nah, it wouldn't be out of mine, it'd be out of yours.
Yo,
I wouldn't
what
have the kid.
Just
He just made you his big.
you know
it
why I
would come out of
believe
your
it too
asshole.
is because I'm not even jacked anymore. Like I would be the wife.
Yeah, you
here.
would. It's okay. Continue.
So it's coming out of me, and the
Yeah.
child is here. The Cell Junior. If we had a child, or you had a wife and a child, I had a wife, whatever, they grow up watching Logan Paul right now, and they go, "Look, if I make $100 million, I can get that girl, that guy had, and Leo, and that." You know how hopeless you must feel as a Zoomer saying Logan busted ass for her to scoop him in a vulnerable moment. Men are always called vulnerable. You've never had a girlfriend that didn't sink her fangs into you when you were vulnerable.
We got to end. I know. We got to end it. We got to do it.
How many hours was this?
It was long. If you guys want to see a part 3, subscribe, turn post notifications on, all that good stuff. You're a
Also,
psychopath.
One
Yes,
more thing.
Go ahead.
When we're talking about the shout out Jake, fuck Logan, but when we're talking about the boxing, MMA and stuff, I was going to ask you, what do you think of a street fight? This one, I keep tweeting about you. Did you see? We have to stay 5 minutes. Everyone is saying you would lose to, was it a bantam?
I don't know. I think it was the most recent one with when I did. The
No, it
interview.
was Mickey, not Mickey Mouse, Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, for Johnson. You would lose. How much does he weigh right now?
I don't know. I think his fights weight's 125, 155 or something like that.
I went
125.
and posted one thing on Twitter, and I said Bradley would kill him in a street fight. 1 million comments, even my own guys attacking me. And I gave a long explanation of why. Then the next week, Joe Rogan literally word for word said what I said. And everyone was like, yeah, Joe's right. They were coping so hard that they were saying, but Bradley can't pick him up and smash him into pavement. It's a fight. Yes, he can. The fuck? And
We're talking about a street fight. Yeah.
Yeah, in a street fight, if you're fighting a bantamweight or whatever, the grip strength different because they're like, well, actually, he's gonna slither up and get you in a choke. And if Bradley grabs Mighty Mouse arm here, right here, one arm, it's not as dangerous as you think, bro. You got how much weight on him? You got a shit ton.
100-something pounds.
And you roll. And you've done all that. You felt professionals. So it's not new to you.
Yeah.
Why can't they just see you killing this guy? Like, how come humans are that stupid that there's weight classes for a reason?
Yeah. I think it just
Brendan
comes,
Schaub was here.
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub said to you, Mighty Mouse would beat you in a street fight.
Did he say it on a street fight? I don't know if he said a street fight. I think he said like if we were doing jujitsu, because that's what we were talking about at the time. Because he came back because I was talking about the street fight, and then somehow Brendan brought up a jujitsu match.
Yeah, he kept shifting it. I know.
A jujitsu match with him, and it's like, yeah, like if I had a jujitsu match and there was no time, I would probably get gassed out, and he could probably submit me because I don't know how to get the full finish on him. Like if he can,
there has to be a finish so you can win.
Right. So I'm saying, like, in that circumstance, he could get out of things, remove things, whatever, and gas me out.
So they're talking about rolling where it's
jiu-jitsu, where I'm not hitting someone.
Oh, so they went from fight to sport where you're limited because you'll kill him.
Yeah, well, that was my whole thing was the street fight thing. It was never like I'm gonna go jiu-jitsu this guy and beat him in his own game. And so so
I kind of wish you just attack Mighty Mouse and show people what it looks like.
Just attack him.
Just, bro, I'm not saying and you know where they confuse it? They go, are you saying that a very good welterweight, and they start changing it and they go to, well, an off-season welterweight, actually at 210 pounds versus Bradley. I'm like, bro, the argument starts at like 135 pounds and then they add weight the more they cope. They start changing the fighter. Every argument you've had for this fight thing, they keep shifting the scenario. Well, you can't slam them into pavement. You can't do this. You can, and you gave it to him. You're like, okay, I won't slam. Because in your head, you're like fucking killing them, like breaking their guard. They got to fucking...
I'm thinking about crushing their skull into the ground.
The crazy thing to me is like, this is how the world thinks it is. Zherka, I'm 255 right now, right? Not that athletic or anything, right? Come see me on the street, anyone. But check this. I want Francis Ngannou on the street. Me.
That's dangerous.
Me fighting Francis would go viral.
That's dangerous.
Should I call him out?
Do your thing. He's a big motherfucker, bro. I met that guy. He's huge.
I know I'll lose.
I think he would kill you.
But look what I'm going to do for my community.
Okay.
I'm going to give it to them. He's French? Fuck you, your accent, and you're afraid of John Jones and John Zherka. I'm coming for you, Francis Ngannou, when I see you on site.
That's cap. That's cap,
No,
bro.
I'm not finished.
That's cap.
I'm not finished.
Okay.
On site, you're going to knock me out. I'll still go viral. I don't give a fuck. I'll still go, fuck you, you stupid. You sound like a retard when you talk. But, but you're a refugee like me. Like, whatever. I'm so mad that John Jones fight's not happening.
Yeah,
They
I really wanted that to happen.
UFC has turned into, hi, you paid for this pay-per-view. We're going to fight in 4 years, 5 years.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Bro, how long are these breaks?
I mean, dude, he just
Shout out Sean O'Malley. You see that?
But shout out to UFC too, man. Dana makes the best things, but it's like, dude, here's the deal. It's
Francis that ruined that deal.
right. Francis didn't want to do it because he wanted more
Greedy.
money. He wanted more money.
And Dana offered him the biggest of the big.
I don't know what the offers were at all. I don't know the deals, but I know
It
like
was Nina.
oh my god, bro, we're done. We're fucking
Wait.
out here.
I was gonna say one thing, right? I actually really appreciate you, man.
Yeah, of course.
Like, dude, time flies. This is 4 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you're on Adderall. I'm not. Pretty cool, huh?
Shout out to the bots watching, and guys, please in the comment section, don't mention Logan's wife.
Please don't do that.
Please. Are you guys friends or?
I mean, I don't have a problem with him, and he did the thing on the internet, and he talked
Here's
his
what I
shit.
want.
I don't know why.
Here's why I actually talk shit about everyone. I want, when I go to those influencer things, to get jumped and attacked. Because how much of my life did I get jumped and attacked for free?
Yeah, so might as well put it to use.
Yeah, if Francis gets me or his boy gets me, million views, and then I go live and I say, I won. And
I don't know if the Francis one, that would be bad.
You think he'd just fucking kill
Yeah,
me?
he's a big motherfucker.
Let's go in the ring, bro.
Want to take us to the ring?
Take the fucking ring.
Take it to the ring.
Bullshit.
Let's go. Let's go there.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt.
That's what you think. You think that hurt? You think that hurt? Be ready, bro.
That hurt my head. Holy shit.
So, real question.
Oh, let's get the body suit.
Oh, yeah?
He goes a little softer.
He does go a little softer. Just a test?
Nothing, bro. I don't feel shit.
Get your gloves.
That hits like a girl.
Yeah? All right, your turn. There you go. Hold on, hold on. Use your, so don't go like this. Keep it kind of tight. Turn your whole body into it. That was better. Oh, there you go. Nice. This is how he really feels about me. He's like, I really
angry. He's angry.
You saw, he's like, oh, I'm gonna get him.
Did you feel it all?
It was pretty good, yeah. What would the rules be? We're gonna have to ask Kyle. Kyle.
Take PCP that day.
I won't, bro. I never take PCP.
You gotta get that in writing.
I'll put that in writing for the rest of my life. I've never done it. Never done it in my life. I would never, literally, you guys, never, ever, and you should never take PCP. It's silly.
That's my.
That ruins people's life, I think, like one time. One time and life's ruined. Look it. This is my bad arm. I want to hit you so bad. Oh. Show me.
Far.
Show me.
Show me. What are you talking about?
Bitch.
Yo, bro, what are you doing? Relax.
Wow. What is this? Wow.
Bro, I did. It's not even my fucking account.
Like, what are you talking about? This is a random. Anyone can make it.
Bro, what are you doing? Anyone can make that.
Do you have the headgear?
Bro, what are you doing?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Bro, what are you doing? Relax. Relax.
Fuck you, Brad.
You good?
Boys.
Come on. Relax. What are you talking about, bro?
Fucking Steve's really doing it.
Bro, there's no way I would do that.
Fuck off me. You smell like heroin.
Bro, hold on. Listen, anyone can make that account. Anyone.
If I didn't have the suit on, you'd be fucked.
That's too far, Brad. Let's cut.
Fuck you guys.
Princess perfume? Well, you guys don't know.
But I know that Vera Wang is a thing.
Yeah, and this is a top to it.
Oh, that's
That's
dope.
the top, like this.
This is like the screw, like the
That's
top.
a cool story, actually.
Yeah, and I have them on.
Why'd you
I gotta-
start wearing rings though? Serious question. I actually
I
have
just
real.
wear them for my whole life. I feel like I have really long fingers and it makes them look not as long. When I don't have, yeah, look. They're pretty long.
Not that long.
They're pretty big.
No. No.
Rack your weights.
Okay. Put your weight away in my gym, Bradley. We whack our Rachel round here.
You said whack our weights?
I don't know, dude.
I think she said whack.
We whack. Do we whack them or do we put them back?
Whack.
We rack them or whack them? Call me
You
whack.
whack.
How? It's my gym.
All right, one more.
One more. Okay, one more exercise.
And the video of IG Fitness couple workout will be complete.
And then it will be like, we got all the Dragon Balls,
Yep.
and we made a wish to get all the likes on Instagram.
Pretty much like
That's a lame
wish.
Motivation workout,
What
but
would you
don't
wish
do
for?
this.
What?
If you had all the Dragon Balls.
What are Dragon Balls?
Okay, don't say that on the internet. The internet's gonna destroy you for that. Dragon Ball Z.
Come at me, bitch.
Whoa.
That was very Dragon Ball Z to say. So Dragon Ball Z, you collect all the Dragon Balls and you get to make a wish.
Both.
What would you wish for?
All the wishes in the world, unlimited wishes. You
can't wish for all the wishes.
All right, here. Next one.
Just like
Next one.
Aladdin,
Next
you
one.
can't do that.
Yeah.
I can.
Second wish then.
Okay.
Seriously.
One.
To fly.
Ooh, that's.
I really want to fly.
What about you?
That'd be so fun. Or
One
be
wish.
invisible, because then you can like eavesdrop on all the hoes.
Wait, what'd you say?
And you can eavesdrop on all the hoes.
Okay, so she was invisible.
Cool.
But if you could fly too, you could low-key do that anyways.
Yeah, my
No, but your hearing isn't that good. It's just basic ass hearing.
So does flying come with the ability to hear
No,
as well?
dude.
It's not like a package deal?
No.
It's not like a...
When you guys were little, did you ever have dreams of flying? Like that was like your whole
I still
like
do.
being able to fly would be like crazy.
You don't have dreams of flying still?
Well, I kind of don't remember my dreams anymore.
Oh, you got to practice. Right when you wake up, you got to try and think of your dream.
Oh yeah.
And the more you do that,
then you start to remember them.
Yes.
I know Eli Roth, he came on my podcast and he told me to have a notebook and
Write it
in the morning write it down.
yeah, because then you'll start to remember more of your dreams, and then you can
And
start
then
to
you
be.
can analyze them.
And you can start being more like active in your dreams, which is called lucid dreaming.
Then we
I'm
can
actually a
actually
weirdo.
fly
I read a
in
lot
our
of books.
dreams.
Yes.
Then we actually fly.
Like you can be in a dream and make it happen.
In real life.
Not in real life. That's in a dream, bro. Relax.
But you know, like maybe in the dream, then you're like, oh, I want to go to the coffee shop. So then you fly to the coffee shop, and maybe you wouldn't have thought of that if you weren't.
And then you got caffeine in your dream, so you woke up and you already had caffeine. You didn't have to go to the coffee shop. That's amazing. What I'd wish for though,
Yeah.
world peace.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Universe was yesterday.
Fuck you. What is that supposed to mean? Miss
what?
Universe
You
was
such
so
a
what?
little brown noser. Wait, let me get that poop.
Oh.
Hey, did you not know that? Yeah.
Okay, what I would really wish for? What I would really wish for? Fuck, that's tough. Like a real wish. I guess it
go
would be.
too deep.
I guess it would be a superpower.
Yeah.
I think to be Superman. Because then I can fly. I can shoot laser
You have
beams.
a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I want to be.
Nope, you already used.
Elastigirl.
Nope, already used your wish. You already. Why would you want to do? What? Of all the, you could have been like fucking like.
Supergirl.
That's better.
Wait, there's not that many girl superheroes though.
Marvel.
True.
Could have been Angel Marvel.
What's the next exercise?
What?
Next exercise.
Sit up.
Oh, the one?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
This is the most IG shit.
Yeah.
This is for sure gonna be the thumbnail. Because that's how it's gonna get all the fucking views. Let's go.
Okay, next exercise.
Okay, next exercise is it's a classic
Core
exercise. It's a very IG couples exercise.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, man.
I don't know why she's doing that.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with
Guys,
that.
I really don't like to do videos in the morning. I'm not fully awake.
It's not even the fucking morning right now.
It's noon time.
Yeah, it's noon.
Let's do it. Come on, come on,
No,
come on.
it's not.
Oh, it down. Oh, cheat it. Oh, shit, we almost fell.
That was 4.
4.
You're done.
Got all 4. We're done.
Wait, we only need 4?
Only need 4.
For IG, we do only 4. Otherwise, like 5 is a little too many.
Yeah.
Should we do, like, you know in that video with Mom? You know when we're doing, like we act like we were doing, like, a big workout? We're like...
Oh, like we're tired?
Yeah.
Like we're tired.
That's,
Are we doing that? Do we cringe? That's cringe.
That's cringe.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, hold on. What can we do that's the same but different?
What do you mean?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
Oh.
The
Like,
same
to
but
make it-
different.
You should get it. You should get in your Ferrari and peel out, and
Oh,
you
my
can get.
Ferrari. What about the Lambo?
Nah, that's Lambo's too
Bentley
douchey.
truck. What about the Bentley
Too
truck?
douchey. You want to be
Is it too
classy.
douchey? We gotta be classy.
Ferrari's
what
classy.
about the Bentayga?
No.
No?
You're not Chris Brown, bro. Relax.
Okay.
Yep.
But should I call him when I go and get mine and then?
Sure, bro. For sure.
I love being corny on the internet. That's the best. I don't have any of those cars, by the way. I have none of those cars.
We're done.
Kevin just wants to leave so fucking
We're done.
Yes, dude. You don't like us, Kev?
No, I do.
What's up, man?
I
You
just
got a problem with us?
I gotta
Why
go.
are you trying to leave?
I know I have to.
We should fight you.
Yeah, let's both gang up on him right now.
Yeah, that'd be easy.
On
now?
stage.
I'll just let her do it.
Oh yeah?
I think she could beat you.
It'll be a good fight, me and
You
you.
should box Summer.
For sure.
Because you both have hair. You both have long hair.
Yeah,
Show
we
the hair.
can't box no baldies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Show them the hair. Yeah. You guys need a box for boxer. Box for who's got the longer hair. He didn't know. His face is so funny.
I did not expect that.
Wow. Let's see that.
All right, close it out, bro. All right, close it out. Turn post notifications on. Subscribe to the channel every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Yeah, it's lit.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Love you.
Aw,
Oh, wait,
so
we didn't
that
do
was
my
cute.
video.